Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, 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 every day.
They've said this is the house that Canelo
Es muy especial
built.
para mí estar con ustedes. Muchas gracias. Gracias por su apoyo. Significa mucho para mí tenerlos a todos ustedes aquí. Es una gran motivación y el sábado van a ver algo impresionante.
BoxingVoice.com.
When Benavidez gets cooking, it's like fighting an octopus.
El Bandera Roja, David Benavidez.
I'm the boogeyman, and I'm coming to get you.
To everybody that's in 168, you know, I'm coming for everybody. It doesn't matter who it is. Charlo, Caleb Plant, Canelo, I'm coming for all of them.
Canelo, hell of a fighter. But it's my personal opinion, he's ducking Benavidez.
I think everybody wants to see me against Canelo, right?
David Benavidez.
Yo, he used to be.
This brother right here, I'd like to see Canelo against somebody like that.
I definitely like punishing and hurting individuals. That's what I love to do.
And now Benavidez unloading.
I got a lot of power too, and I throw punches and bunches, and I don't get tired.
The jab leads with the right, and there's that hand speed.
I'm ready to fight whoever, whenever. I can beat Canelo tomorrow, and I can beat Charlo tomorrow too.
The big Charlo want to get it too? So Charlo would be the alternative? He don't want to get in the ring with me because he's a pussy, that's why.
TheBoxingVoice.com.
I've never liked Caleb Plant. It's never been a secret. I never liked Caleb Plant. At the end of the day, I'm not nobody's friend right here. I don't want to be nobody's friend. I'm here to knock people out. And if you don't want to get knocked out, don't mention my name. In this game, it really is kill or be killed. You know, it's either you or me, and I pick me all the time.
Finish him.
SDS Promotion.
I'm the boogeyman, and I'm coming to get you.
You're going to see it on MGM Grand. Only one will stand. And Bill Haney, William E. Haney come with that fight plan.
They didn't think niggas out of Oakland was gonna push up on their ass. You dig?
TheBoxingVoice.com.
Well, tell the truth and shame the devil that Devin is a bad motherfucker.
WBC, the lightweight champion of the world.
Come get the real belts, not the same franchise shit.
That boy is good.
Bill Haney, say his name 3 times, pop up like candy, man.
When you talk about that, you talk about one of the best fighters in boxing.
SDS Promotions.
Because if you thought tonight's crowd was pretty crazy, 80,000 in Australia. But the crowd doesn't win fights, I do.
WBC, the lightweight champion of the world.
You ever been in Australia?
No, I've never been, but I look forward to it. Going to go pick up some belts out there.
Didn't have to sell a chain to make a fight. All we got to do is make that flight. You gonna hide behind them judges, but Lord Devin Haney gonna stand above. I'm serious, George Cambosis. Go!
I'd like to wish you all a very warm welcome to Australia, everyone.
You know, I want to show all my experience, everything that it took to get to this point. I want to show the world.
Who's the best young fighter in the game?
Me, by far.
For the 54th consecutive round, Devin Haney has outlanded his opponent in total connect.
He can hit the mitts, he can hit the bag all he wants, but it's different when you're in there with Devin Haney.
Cambosos, you in trouble.
TheBoxingVoice.com.
You said a lot, you did a lot. Tomorrow, you're in trouble.
Pussy! I'd fight you in your backyard if I had to, because I know that I'm gonna beat you. And you'll see June 5th.
Wow.
The universally recognized undisputed lightweight champion of the world, Devin the Dream Haney.
SDS Promotion.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another one. You already know, my name is Nestor Gibbs, bringing you another Breakfast Club of Boxing in the morning, man. We're here to discuss, obviously, the big fight. David Benavidez and Demetrius Andrade no longer headed to Texas. Now another Vegas fight. When it's a big fight, they got to bring it to Vegas, man. So as a resident of the city, I'm definitely excited that we will be having this one. We've put out some polls already trying to figure out whether or not we should do a live fight party for this particular pay-per-view. And we're discussing the David Benavidez versus Demetrius Andrade pay-per-view scheduled for November 25th, the day after Thanksgiving. So we should be good, man. We should be good. Well, actually, I don't know. Thanksgiving doesn't always land on the 24th, you know what I mean? But nonetheless, we're also here to discuss the recent video going viral in boxing and MMA. I don't even know who this guy is. Never really heard of him. But I take it he must be Muslim and didn't like comments that Devin Haney made a while ago. I believe it was the Lomachenko comments. I'm not sure who Devin said he wouldn't lose to when referring to a white boy. But this person that really I can't even pronounce his name, let's be real, so I don't know. Well, let me get some help here. See what they tell me. Khamzat Chimaev? He did an interview in Russian, I think, and, you know, gave his thoughts on Devin Haney's "I won't lose to a white boy" comment. Felt that it was a racist comment, felt that if he would have said the opposite, that he wouldn't lose to a black fighter, that it would be taken, you know, definitely racial. And he goes on to say that after the video surfaced, he unfollowed Devin. So, obviously, we're going to discuss this a bit for anybody that does want to talk about it, as well as the pay-per-view headed to Las Vegas that is David Benavidez and Demetrius Andrade. Once again, the number to call isn't working today as they're doing maintenance on Blog Talk. So once they're back up and running, we'll keep you posted. But till then, if you want to connect with the show, the best way to do so is via Twitter or Discord to be able to communicate and give your opinion on today's two topics. We got two topics going. So if you're interested in calling in, let us know. Now, I'm considering a poll here. Don't know really where I should go with the poll. I kind of wanted to continue polling whether or not you guys feel this would be a good fight for a fight party, and whether or not these comments hurt Devin Haney or is all publicity good publicity. So I you know, that is two polls, right? So I don't know if we're going to do one at a time or, you know, we'll just pick one, right, instead of multiple. But again, if you want to call in and give your opinion, the number to do so, 142. I forgot. It's not working. I'm so used to that. You know, I'm so used to that. Now, I'm trying to pull up the video so that you can see there are captions, subtitles, because the video is in Russian. But, yeah, we should be okay because they translated it for us. So I'll pull that up in just a bit. Give me a sec here. Sorry. But if you want to call in, feel free. You can do that with Twitter and Discord while I find this video. I should have had it pulled up. I thought it was already in my recent says I just watched it. It's all right. We'll find it the other way, old-fashioned way. And if you're watching this on YouTube, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. That's going to help with the visibility of the show as well. It's going to put this episode in the eyes of other boxing fans that don't know we're talking boxing every day. All right, I found it. Send it to myself. But yeah, it'll help with the visibility, keep this episode in the eyes of others, and you know, it's going to help us get more callers, more eyeballs, things like that. So the person that posted this is Raf Miera, and he's kind of the one that went, you know, boxing viral with some earlier news he broke on the PBC story. So let me just share this video with you.
Ну, типа, непростительно для меня проиграть, говорю. Типа, это российское. Но если я скажу, например, я черным не проиграю, а весь мир будет, Хамзат черных не любит. А что, и черный может против белого? Какая разница? Мы все одинаковые.
Это видео, кстати, не сильно расфорсили.
Не,
вот сколько я слежу за ним.
Когда черный такое говорит, это большой не
взрывает, да.
Если я это скажу, весь мир будет об этом говорить.
So now, it is in Russian, so there's subtitles. It is an audio podcast and a visual podcast, but I can't assume that the audio people are also watching. So I'm just going to read the subtitles for you so that you know what is being said. But once again, this is an MMA fighter. Again, he's with the UFC. I feel like all news is good news, but it does give everybody an opportunity to comment on the situation. It has a shelf date, in my opinion. Like, this is an old comment, and it's also the same comment that B-Hop said, right? So it's, I mean, I can see we're in a different era, so maybe, you know, people don't like it. But he said he'll never lose to a white boy. That's racist. If I say I'll never lose to a black guy, the world will look at me like, Khamzat. All right, it's going way too fast. What's the difference? The goal is the same. The video wasn't scrutinized much from what I observed. When a black guy says that, it's no big deal. If I say that, the whole world will discuss it. I got black and white friends. I don't care if you're black, white, orange, blue. Yes, but I unfollowed him after that video. That was racist. He said he'll never lose to a white boy. That's racist. If I ever say I'll never lose to, okay, we got through that. So that's the entire translation there. You know, it's just, he feels it's a double standard, which obviously there are people that feel that way. So that's the video. That's what's going on. You can call in if you want to discuss, obviously, the Devin Haney and this MMA fighter that I wish Danny was on time, because I'm sure he knows more about him. The guy's pretty popular. He got over 6 million followers. So, yeah. And you can also call in to discuss the David Benavidez and Demetrius Andrade fight coming to Las Vegas. So we're going to go ahead and open it up for anybody that does want to call in.
Remember to rate us 5 stars on iTunes.
Subscribe to youtube.com/theboxingvoice for the latest and greatest interviews with your favorite fighters.
Don't forget to smash that thumbs up button, as it's going to help with the visibility of the show. Put this episode in the eyes of other boxing fans that may want to voice their opinions. Remember, you can do that via Twitter Spaces and Discord. Waiting on JT to connect. First caller, what's up?
Yo, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
On top of the morning.
Buenos dias.
Well, look. Of course, the topic of that, the Devin Haney thing, I don't have too much on it. Honestly, I mean, racist is acknowledged in the world and in boxing, but I don't think what Devin Haney said was racist at all. He said he's not losing to a white boy. I mean, the white boy could take it as competitive and laugh at it and then try to beat him. But we all know, uh, his MMA fighter, if he were to say I'm not losing to the N word, that's a little different. You know, if he went around and said I'm not losing to no black fighter, I think a lot of black fighters would laugh at him and take it as competitive. So when he fight again, they're gonna have a chip on his shoulder. Remember you said you're not losing to a black fighter? But we all know, like I just said, if he went around and said I'm not losing to an N word, it'd be a different type of saying. But not losing to a white boy, that's not racist to me. As far as the topic, Benavidez, Andrade, I think this is gonna be a good fight, Ness.
But if it's not
I'm
racist, why do you think it's said? Like, because it's certainly insinuating that a white boy is, I don't know, can't fight. That no white man can fight.
Wait, why they made the movie White Man Can't Jump? I mean, I don't think
I thought of the same
nobody
thing,
made a big deal.
JT. I thought of the same thing. The only thing I could come up with is that movie's probably 20 years old, different time, right?
They just made a newer one. They just made a newer one of
You
White
ain't
Man
lying.
Can't Jump.
Yeah. I
With,
seen it.
new-
I seen it.
two
It's a
new
series though, right? It's a series though.
I don't know. I think that was a movie. I watched it,
Yeah, I watched it
but of
too.
course,
It was
I
the
compared
dude.
it
He
to the
looked like
older movie, so
Jack Harrow
I
and
didn't really
shit.
care for it. But nobody make no big deal about that. But at the end of the day, people teachers on, man. People take what they want to take. We live in a sensitive world these times, so they're gonna take it as racism. But I don't. But as far as the Andrade and Benavidez fight, I think a lot of people sleeping on Andrade's skills and ability, and I'm taking Andrade because I saw some stuff in that Caleb Plant fight. Ness, can you hear me?
Yeah, perfect.
Oh, okay. Now you got quiet. I thought you had come here. I saw some stuff in that Caleb Plant fight that I ain't like what Benavidez was doing, and I think Demetrius Andrade could capitalize on that. So I got Demetrius Andrade by upset in this fight. I mean, besides all that, that's all I have. I kind of punch back in.
All right.
It's not your time.
So let me know in the comment section, since I can't do two polls, man. Let me know in the comment section if now that the Benavidez Andrade fight is in Las Vegas, is that a fight that you would be coming to see here in Sin City? And then we'll do a poll for that one, right? We'll do yes and no. And we'll actually put not worth the trip. And then keep the regular yes and no's. And then in terms of the second half of the show, right, you can just say in the comment section if you believe Mr. Chimaev has a point with his stance. Chimaev. We got Quan on the check-in, and that looks like I'm going to have to reconnect on Discord. Give me 1 second. I mean, not Discord, but Spaces, X. What's up?
Yo.
I hear you.
Oh, yeah, what up?
What's up?
Man, shit, chilling. I really don't like the Benavidez Andrade. I don't like the fact that it's gonna be on pay-per-view. Like, I know Benavidez is trying to build up his, like, to be a pay-per-view star, but I just don't think that fight is pay-per-view worthy. Then I was looking at some of the potential undercard fights, and bro, I'm not really too excited about those either. But
really,
yeah, man, I don't know. It just don't move me for some reason.
Ray Vargas versus Brandon Figueroa, the dude had a tight fight with Fulton. And Ray Vargas is the dude that tried to go up to 130 and fight Oshaki and lost. But he
That
still
ain't a
had
bad fight.
he
That ain't a
still had
bad
a
fight.
belt. He still got a belt at 1/3
But still,
at
bro, you about to
126.
they about to ask people to pay 80 for that though.
No, so
If it was,
who else is on the undercard? So then you got Jamal Charlo taking on David Benavidez' brother, Jose Benavidez. It isn't sure yet what's the exact weight, but we all assuming 6'8", because the belt hasn't. You know, they didn't say the belt was gonna be on the line, so we all assuming 6'8".
right. If they put like one or two more fights on there,
It's
they
one more.
got me.
I gotta get to my desk. I'm making some coffee. Shout out to Mike Hicks. Mike, DM me, man. I need to place an order. Stop playing. But yeah, it's one more other good fight. I'm gonna get it to you in a bit.
Yeah, but while you getting to that, I ain't gonna lie, but I'm nervous for David for this fight though. Like it seemed like it's gonna be it should be a fight that he should be able to get through. But honestly, it's the styles that's making me nervous. Cause it's like I seen how Caleb Plant was able to move around with him, give him some problems in the early rounds. So I know Andre is gonna be a little bit better because I think he ain't gonna gas out like Caleb Plant will, and I think he might be a little bit sharper. So I think it's definitely gonna be a test for David, and I hope he get through it because that Canelo fight is there.
Did you think Caleb Plant used to gas out before the Canelo fight? Did you have him as a dude to gas out?
I used to see him like die down a little bit, but like the people he was facing, it really wasn't. It didn't show like that. But I did see as he was getting to those later rounds, when he was going to the later rounds, he was getting a little bit tired, or he was taking his foot off the gas pedal.
Because only reason I say that is because like I feel like I need you to have to consider, especially based off what Canelo showed you with the Jermell Charlo fight, where that dude ain't even look the same. So that means his pressure ain't the same. So that's why he did what he did to Plant. And then we all know what Benavidez is. He's multiple punches, nonstop.
Yeah.
So I just don't know that we could say Plant gets tired. He just fought two very,
good
tough
fights.
dudes.
Yeah, that's true.
Like one dude is just great, and then the other dude is great at pressure. So it was just two bad styles for him. And I say that only because I picked Plant to go the distance, not to win, but go the distance. So like he stopped them, you know what I mean? And he didn't get stopped in the David fight. So David is the one that's younger.
Because he was surviving. No, he was surviving.
But
man.
that's
like,
the point. That's the
bro.
point. You ain't tired if you got strength to survive. And David is the younger one, allegedly more the monster. And he didn't stop him.
Yeah. Yeah. But to that, the Devin Haney with Khamzat Chimaev. Khamzat Chimaev is who you talking about, right?
Yeah.
Russian. He's somewhere around that part of the world.
He from the AUE.
But I think it's just weird, bro, because it's just like, anybody can say, yeah, but I'm about to go beat up a Mexican, or a Mexican can't beat me, or, you know what I'm saying? They can say about a Ukrainian person. Like, you can say any other race, but, like, if you specifically say white, then it's just viewed as bad. But I feel like I definitely heard people say, yeah, bro, I'm confident in beating that slick black fighter. I heard that in the gym plenty of times from, like, from Puerto Ricans, Mexicans. Like, it's just, boxing is a national thing, so it's always going to be, like, race against race, or, like, this country versus that country. So I don't view it as being racist because somebody's saying they feel like one race can't beat them. Because honestly, bro, when you look at it, bro, I just think black people tend to be slick black fighters. You know what I'm saying? You got Mexicans or Hispanic, they good pressure fighters. They throw a lot of punches. Ukrainians, they like to move around. Everybody got their different style of boxing, so everybody can see a flaw in that style of boxing. So I don't think it's racist. Maybe you just feel like, hey, I don't think a white person in their style of boxing can beat me, and ain't nothing wrong with that. And if a Mexican or white person say, hey, I think I can beat a slick black fighter,
you ain't lying though. You ain't lying, because people say that shit all the time about, I'm about to beat his Mexican ass. Like, ain't nobody take it racist at all. But if you do say white or black, that's when people get, offensive.
Yeah, that's what they get. Yeah. So it's weird because I don't know, but that's my call.
But
That's all I had to
go ahead, don't worry. But I will remind people that on HBO, I think it was who the fuck was it? Somebody stopped Broner. Remember, he was saying something like, everybody can get it. Mexicans,
Yeah, nobody
Americans.
had a problem.
Well, they did have a problem. They stopped him from saying a speech, right? Like they cut him mid-speech. I don't know if they stopped him on African Americans or Africans or Mexican. I mean, I feel like he said the whole Mexican. I don't know, but I feel like they stopped him too. I could be wrong, but I'm not. I hope not. Average boxing fan, what's up? Buenos dias.
Buenos dias, bro. First off, I want to start off by speaking some fights into existence.
Okay.
I need the boxing guys to give me fucking I need the boxing guys to give me Wilder and Big Bang, Andy Ruiz and Frank Sanchez, dog. I want that.
Let's go.
On the David and fucking Boo Boo card, I don't think it's pay-per-view worthy. I'm not
Really?
very excited. I'm not excited to see Peg Leg at 68 versus Charlo, a dude that's been off 2 years. I don't really care for the fight. I'll still watch it, but I'm not. It's not like something I'm excited for. David and Boo Boo is very interesting. Man, motherfuckers in the back hall got me fucking thinking now, and I gotta go watch a bunch of fights with Boo Boo. On the topic with Haney and Khamzat, bro. I get it, because sometimes when fucking Mr. Historical be calling in and he starts yelling his shit about fucking Mexicans, it rubs me the wrong way. Because I don't feel like if I called in here and started saying the fucking blacks, this, and that, I think a lot of people would look at me way differently. But then again, bro, this sport is very racially driven, so it is what it fucking is. I don't think Haney is a racist. It's just a fucking competitive shit. Motherfuckers like to talk shit.
Agreed.
That's all I got for right now, bro. But yeah,
for sure.
Boxing, give me Big Bang, Wilder, Andy Ruiz, and motherfucking Frank Sanchez.
All right, champ. This sport is, in my opinion, driven by race. And according to my producer, Jim Gray stopped Adrian Broner when he was saying, I just beat the fuck out of a Mexican. So maybe he stopped him because he used, vulgar or explicit words. I don't know. The point is, Jim Gray's like that anyway. Like he got funny with Tank when Tank said there's no safety on the Glock, right? So like he's a little something. Fats, what up? I did find the rest of the card, and I'm screen sharing it for those that were concerned. It's David Benavidez versus Andrade is the headliner. Jamal Charlo versus Jose Benavidez, the co-main. Then you got Lipinets, Michelle Rivera, the return of Ali. Pablo Vicente versus Muhammad Ajul, whatever, What up, Fats?
What up, y'all? What up with you?
Another day,
with
another
that dude,
show.
I feel you, bro. Another dollar. Man, with that dude, Chimaev, man, he tripping, man. Black people can't be racist, brother. Fuck you talking about, man? Racist, black, we ain't got no power to hinder no group of people, man. Like, if he wanted to say it was a little prejudice or stereotypical, maybe, but racist? Nah, man, they be using that word too loosely, man. Black people can't be racist. Like, we ain't got no power over this motherfucker to hinder a Mexican or a white person or nothing. But yeah, but it's funny though. It's funny though for a dude that you got other boxers going around saying, oh well, he ain't big as Canelo and he ain't no big star, but I mean, shit, UFC people know who he is. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Obviously, Shorty got some type of clout, niggas be hating on him. But the Andrade and Benavidez fight, man, like I said, it's a 50-50 fight. I'm banking on David relentlessness and pressure and pace to kind of, I guess, break Andrade down. But I mean, Andrade got some skills, man. You know what I mean? He ain't just gonna be in front of you. You know what I'm saying? And he just ain't going to do what Caleb Plant did. You get what I'm saying? Like the whole running around the ring and then when I engage, you want to grab a motherfucker and all that. That ain't what's gonna happen. Like David gonna have to show some head movement. David gonna have to show his footwork. You know what I'm saying? He gonna have to mix his defense up a little bit too. You know what I'm saying? Like I heard one caller say he only put the earmuffs on, and I have seen him do that. I mean, I've seen him use some head movement, but not really. You get what I mean? And that could be off the respect that he got for his opponents. Usually he got the height and reach advantage on these dudes, but Andrade not no small dude or nothing like that, and he got skills, and he light on his feet, so I'm pumped to see what happened, but I want David to win because I want him to get the Canelo fight. You know what I mean? That's something that I've been waiting on. But I'm excited to see what happened, man. And I think I was listening to your show yesterday. Well, I think it was the day before. I'm not sure. I think Jared Anderson will get them fights. He'll get either one of them fights when he come off injury.
You think
I
right
don't think
off
he
an
necessarily
injury?
makes it. I mean, maybe not right off, but maybe.
You ain't hear the show. Motherfuckers was acting like Jared faked the injury because these the toughest opponents he got.
Oh, no. I don't think that, man. I don't think he faked no injury. I don't think he faked the injury. Dude was in like 3-2 fights back to back in the summertime. Quick turnaround. So, I don't see that. But appreciate the call, man.
All right. Yeah, that's what I said, man. He was active in 2023. He fought 3 times. So my sources said he didn't turn down just the Frank Sanchez. He also turned down Luis Ortiz, and it was because of a hand injury. You can't fight with a damaged hand. They're saying he's got to have surgery, and they're saying he should be back in March. If you do have a hand injury, I just feel like it is a tough fight. If you're fighting Sanchez off a hand injury, I don't know that I like that. Luis Ortiz off a hand injury, I don't know that I like that. Luis is, he's talented. He's talented. But once again, I am sharing the November 25th Las Vegas pay-per-view. People saying it's not pay-per-view worthy. Here's your undercard. Jamal Charlo taking on the brother of David Benavidez. And then Sergey Lipinets, the former world champ, returns. Michel Rivera off his loss to Frank Martin. I was about to call him Sanchez. And then you got Pablo Vicente versus whoever the hell, Muhammad Hakaju or Hakaja? Yakubov? I don't know, bro. Never heard of the champ. Never heard of the champ. Jay Billy, what up?
Yo, you got me?
Yep.
Yes, sir. Shout out Ness putting in that motherfucking work. Hey, man, shout out Fats, too. Shout out to Fats. Fats speaking that shit, man. At the end of the day, everything Fats just said was right. You know what I'm saying? Chimaev, whatever dude his name is, he probably talking about bigotry. You know what I'm saying? He being a bigot at the moment, but it ain't no racism. You know what I'm saying? Black people don't hold any power in the tree to be using that word too loosely, bro. And it's like, man, if you want to say it, I'm tired of people like, hey, man, if we said this, if we said that, say it then. Say it. Say it. If you want to say it so bad, say it. You know what I'm saying? If not, then why you worried about it? You feel me? Like, if you want to unfollow dude, do all that. But all that extra stuff, man, you need to pipe that shit down and just educate yourself because you're using the wrong terminology. You feel me? But hey, on Twitter, I don't know if you ever seen this, Ness. I seen a video of Canelo getting knocked down.
In what? Sparring?
You seen that circulating?
In sparring?
Bruh, in the ring. Hey, I seen him get, so technically it was a knockdown, but he got saved by the ropes.
Oh, you talking about the
I think
Cotto
it was against
shit?
the Cotto.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Don't Don't try to cap
Yo,
for him. Do
bruh,
not
you
try to
see how
cap for him.
motherfuckers
Because
are
if it was
lie?
Bud,
Do you see how motherfuckers are lie? My man said,
stop it.
I seen a
Lie what?
video
Oh, I got it
of
bookmarked.
Canelo getting knocked down.
That was a knockdown. He got saved by the ropes. By definition.
So Charlo got saved by the ropes? Did Charlos get saved by the ropes?
Hey.
Did Charlo get saved by the ropes?
Yep.
Yeah, now yup.
Yes,
You wildin'. Bro,
yes,
you know how old Canelo was? You are
hilarious.
hilarious.
You asked me.
You hilarious. Yo, the hate
12.
is real.
He was 12 years
the
old.
Hate
He
is
still
real.
got knocked down.
The hate is real. The hate is
I
real.
love Canelo.
We gonna start talking about Terrence Crawford getting wobbled. Nah, we gonna talk about Terrence Crawford next.
Let me say something. Look, let me say something real quick.
Fuck it.
This
Let's
is why
move
I said
on.
this.
Let's talk about Crawford getting Boa. Hilarious.
I want to talk about Haney. I want to talk about Haney, how people bring up that Linares little stunt. You know what I'm saying? Linares sparked him. It's boxing. You gonna get hit sometimes. He held it. You know what I'm saying? He held his water. He held it down.
What
he
are we
finished
talking
the round
about?
out. You feel me?
What are we talking about?
We're talking about boxing. We're talking about anything can happen in a fight. So stop judging a fighter calling somebody chinny if they didn't go down when other fighters technically did get knocked down and hurt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but I'm a Canelo fan,
who is
so I'm
calling
not trying to
who chinny?
throw no hate on Canelo name.
Who calling who?
Bro, everybody call Haney chinny in the chat. In the chat, everybody call Haney chinny. You know that. Everybody calls Haney chinny. Everybody says, even Shakur.
But that's how it
Shakur
is.
said,
when you
he
get
had that
hurt,
scare against Linares.
When you get hurt, you get hurt. That's how it is.
All right, so why don't we ever bring that up about
Cotto?
Why don't we ever talk about how Canelo got knocked down?
That shit was brought up like millions of times. It's just that you outlive that. You outgrow that because, all right, we seen you get hurt by Cotto 20 years ago. So after that fight, what happened? Then the next fight, what happened? Then the next fight, what happened? And that becomes old. It becomes old and not really
Who calling me a casual? Boxing fanatics, I'm a casual. I'm a hardcore, man. Don't do that. I was one of the only ones that called in yesterday. I didn't hear you call in boxing fanatics. Come on now. It's hardcores around here. But yeah, man, all I'm saying is, this is all I'm saying.
What you saying?
It's boxing. You feel me? These guys are going to take some hits. Don't judge them just because they get hit. Let me see you in a street fight. Let me see you get punched in the face. Let me see if your knees buckle. You know what I'm saying? You got a solid chin? So give these dudes some grace. I'm the one that's always spitting. Give these dudes some grace. Show them some grace. Show the judges some grace. We're not in that position. We're spectators.
Judges?
We're on the outside looking in. We don't know what.
I ain't giving no
give
judges
the judges
no
just grace too. Yes, Ness. You got to give the judges grace.
No
because,
grace
look,
for the
Ness,
judges.
Why you rolling up a cone? You seeing what Danny doing? Danny, pull this up. Danny, you ain't pulled this up yet. You ain't text so.
Huh?
In the fight fully.
You breaking up? What you say?
You.
What you say? You breaking up?
I'm talking about when you watch the fight. Am I still breaking up?
It's hard to get a full sense inside of you, champ. But
it's your time.
That was your time,
But it's
man.
not your time.
I mean, it was only the end of your shit got ruined. Looks like Blog Talk is done with their maintenance, so we gonna go ahead and get that going. CYP, what it do?
Let me know if you hear me, because I'm transitioning right now to the Wi-Fi. Y'all hear me?
I hear you.
All right, cool. Man, the race baiter CYP, like I work for TBV, and I'm telling y'all, let's do these topics. For one, those comments were 3 years ago. For two, he cleared the shit up. For three, a racist promotes his race over another, not himself. Idiots. He didn't say black people can't lose to white people. He said him. That means Devin Haney, big and bad enough to stand on his own without his people and say, what y'all gonna do about it? You did nothing. He chased Lomachenko. Lomachenko dropped the belt. Then he beat him years later. He went to Kambosos and said, yo, I'll take your bullshit deal, whoop your ass twice. If anything, y'all should be happy that he's backing up what the fuck he says, because that's what the fuck we need. Is Clarissa Shields a sexist because she say can't none of y'all fucking women beat me? Is she a sexist? She don't like women now? Because she don't think none of y'all can beat her? No, that's just how fighters talk. And to be truthful, I find it fucking crazy. Why don't you just root for a white boy to beat him? Because If that happens, then he's wrong, like Bernard Hopkins, right? And remember this. Listen to what I'm telling you. Racism is a lie. So when somebody says something truthful about a race, if it's truth, it's not racism. When they talk about slavery, that the slavery was the racism. Talking about it is not, right? If you say black people are too dumb to read, that's racism because that's a lie. If you say black man can't play quarterback, that's racism because that's a lie. But if you literally say that black people commit the most crime, you're not fucking racist. You're just telling the truth. You say that works? So if Lomachenko said, yeah, but black people commit the most crime, he's not being racist. He was just rebutting to make it to let you know, hey homie, just because you tell the truth, don't mean it sounds good. What Devin Haney said did not sound good, but it was not racist. Y'all don't like the fucking truth. And I always tell people this. If y'all so worried about the shit that black people say that's so racist, why don't you trade places? Trade places with them. How about that? How about you motherfuckers go through slavery, go through Jim Crow, go through segregation, go through redlining, go through Oklahoma State bombings, go through that. So you can have all the words you want and we'll have all the power. Let's flip it. Because it seems to me like y'all so goddamn sensitive about things black people say. Does words really bother y'all that much? No, it fucking don't. And lastly, when it comes down to what my man just said, it's true. We literally talk more about Castillo really beating Floyd than we do about Canelo. Anything. Some of y'all can never let shit go, but y'all want us to let shit go. How about y'all start letting shit go and we'll follow suit and we can all get along in this rainbow world? CYP out.
You may feel like it's your time.
I mean, I just feel like it's easier to let go of Canelo getting hurt, wobbled, hit into the ropes over a fight that people thought was controversial. That means pretty common sense. Caesar, what up? Dallas. Caesar.
Yo, you hear me?
I hear you.
Yo, what's up, man? Calling on the Haney and whatever homeboy's name, what's his name, the UFC fighter?
Chimaev or something like that?
Yeah. I mean, you can't really say it's not racist. You can say it's a little bit ignorant, because look at it this way. You're saying you'll never lose to a white boy, so you kind of are saying that you are better than that race in a sense.
But you as an individual, not as a people.
Huh?
He as an individual, not as a people.
Go ahead.
I'm saying he is saying he will never lose.
But what if Michael Phelps? What if Michael Phelps was out there swimming saying, "I'll never lose to a black swimmer"? That'd be kind of messed up, wouldn't it?
Again, he didn't say white men will never lose to black swimmers.
You hear me?
No, I hear you perfect. I don't think you hear me. I think that do you hear me? Hello? All right. Yeah, I mean, if Michael Phelps says it, again, I think CYP, out of all the yelling, there was a good point made. If you're not saying we, you're saying I. I will never lose to XYZ. It's different from we will never lose to XYZ. We got a Cash App for a counterpunch. Treese in Toledo. What up?
Yo.
We hear you.
All right, what up, though? What up, though? I just wanted to call in and say, like Buddy was saying, like my uncle used to say, you feel me? Black people, it's a different. We not being racist, we being racial. You feel me? We not trying to say like all people are better than all people. And then I'm just saying and then I just want to say another thing. It ain't like we ain't never heard this before. Bernard Hopkins said this before, did he not?
Sure did.
You understand? So it's like this is, I mean, like it's people. I mean, it's boxing.
Yeah, but Bernard Hopkins is 50 years old. He's He's from a different era.
No, we're not gonna do that.
White
Hold on. We're
man,
not gonna act like
white man
we're
can't
not gonna
jump is
act like racism
also
not. We're not gonna act like racism don't still exist or something just because he come from years back. It ain't like racism is not prevalent now,
yeah. I'm
we
not
not. But
saying
we're not
it's
gonna get
not.
it. This is
I think I'm saying
you feel me? That's a different show for you. We're not gonna do that though. So I just don't I don't want to let you make that art before you even get started with that shit. Racism is still alive and well. We're not gonna do that. You feel me? But
yeah. I don't know what it is you
that's
thought I meant.
that's not what I'm here for. That's not what I'm here for. I just want to say it's the difference between being racial and being racist. I'm gonna let that sink in for y'all. But what I come here to say is, and then another point is like if Jared say that, oh, I can't lose to no Cuban fighter type shit, considering that he talking to all Cuban fighters and all this good shit, you feel me? Don't like cut that out, man. Everybody cut that out. That's not racist, considering the fact that I got all Cuban fighters coming up. But you know. But what I wanted to call in and say was that people talking about the David Benavidez and the Andre fight probably shouldn't be on pay-per-view. I ain't gonna lie. Um I don't know how I feel about $80 if it is on pay-per-view, but this is one of those fights that needed to be on like a Fox. You feel me? PBC on Fox type of fight. Because I feel like when David Benavidez was coming up, they built them. If I'm not mistaken, they not mistaken. I know for certain they built his ass up on that Fox shit, on the FS1 fights, on that type of shit. You feel me? We missed the networks. Boxing misses the networks, man. Boxing need to get back on that. That's why I feel like when people be talking that PBC and they be banging networks, when you do all that, when we think about it, the only thing that everybody really get to watch is fucking Top Rank, bro. It's on ESPN. It's on network television. Like you see how everybody hyped about it. Like if you notice when we talking about young fighters, that's why they get built up because they're on network fucking television, ESPN, getting the shine. You understand? Jared, Keyshawn, Shakur, you did. We know what's going on with that shit. Like we don't know what's the it's hard to name the young stock of fighters at PBC. You see what I'm saying? Like every time we look
May
up,
feel
they
like it's your
taking like
time,
when they had the Joey
but
Spencer
it's not
guy,
your
he
time.
got pummeled by Ramos. You feel me? And then Ramos take the L to Lubin type shit. So we don't know what's gonna go on with him. Like if you was next I'm gonna ask you, you love this type of shit. What would Ramos' next fight be? I would say Fandora. What would you say?
I mean, it all depends, right? Like there was some controversy in that fight. Why not a rematch?
Yeah,
It
but
ain't like Lubin gonna get a shot at the WBC champion. So I don't know. I mean, yeah, I mean a rematch, or I guess Lubin could fight Mendoza Zoo winner, and Ramos could fight Mendoza Zoo loser. Cause
yeah,
he already
but
beat
you see what I'm saying?
he
But you see
already
what I'm saying
beat
with that young, but my point
Mendoza.
is with the young fighters, it's like all in a toss up. And Joey Spencer, he lost in the mix. Like what the fuck Joey Spencer gonna do? Cause I ain't gonna lie, that performance that he had against Ramos, that shit. I know Ramos. I ain't gonna hold you. Ramos looked like he need to go up. By the way, I just want to throw that out there because he looked big as fuck. Am I tripping about that, or do he not look like big as fuck at 154?
Who?
Ramos, Jesus
I
Ramos, he
guess he
looked
wasn't.
big,
I
bro.
guess he wasn't big enough though. He got the loss.
He died out, but he died out, bro. He faded, my nigga. I don't know. I don't know if he. I heard him at the. Oh, was trying to show something new or whatever the fuck. I don't believe that, bro. I feel like you. I don't want to. He might be on some Gilberto shit,
The fuck?
but
What's
at
that
150,
mean?
I'm just saying, bro. I'm just throwing it out there, bro. I'm just saying, bro. He looked big, bro. The man, he looked. I'm just saying, bro. He looked. He looked like 154. Not when you watch him at 154, you say, damn, he a 154 pounder. Type shit. I'm just saying. I know I'm not the only one who thinks that. But man. And by the way, I know we all gung ho about the David Benavidez and Canelo fight, but hey, if Andrade beat Benavidez, bro, he deserved the Canelo fight. I know people might say that I'm tripping on that, but ain't no way that he don't deserve the fight if he beat Benavidez when we've been clamoring for the Benavidez shit and he beat Benavidez. Am I tripping on that?
I agree, man. I mean, Canelo told him to fight somebody. He fought the dude that's been stalking him.
Exactly. And I've been hearing people talking about some, oh no, he doesn't deserve it if he beats Benavidez. I'm like, what the fuck you mean he don't like what else would we need to see Andrade do? You feel me? To get the Canelo fight if he beat Benavidez.
Beat
I
Morrell.
mean,
Beat Morrell. I mean, cause like,
nah, cut it
like,
out. Nah,
like,
cut that
like,
Morel
like,
shit. I
like,
mean,
Jamel
come on, bro.
undisputed. You feel me? Like Callum went through a whole tournament.
You
You
may
know,
feel like it's your time,
Caleb.
but it's not your time.
He's Caleb. You feel me? He was doing numbers on regular TV. But
Cut
that's
it out.
both your
That's what I said
calls.
about Benavidez,
Bro,
though.
That's both your calls, player. Both of them.
Caleb had that fucking Fox main event
That's
with
what I'm saying.
Fagan boots.
He had a
Fagan
couple of them
boots.
though. He fought the Subway dude too on Fox. Like he had exposure.
Oh shit, you right.
He had hell of exposure.
Bro, he from Chicago, you know that?
Yeah. I mean, now he got a case, right? That
what?
dude?
No. Whoa.
Not the
whoa.
boxer, the real
right,
dude.
Right. Not the dude Caleb fought.
Yeah.
You talking about Jerry.
Leonard Sterling, 5-pounder. Is this how PBC on show going to end? Is there any reports of more PBC events this year?
I mean, look.
Top ranked ESPN 6 events, Matchroom DAZN 9 events, Golden Boy 3 events announced. Yeah, but the Matchroom DAZN, the Matchroom, come on, man. Like, I get it, bro. You from the UK, so you fuck with it. But, like, you got to be a diehard, like, you know, Lee and Wood, which I loved and I strong recommended, and I was fucking wrong. Fucking Wood came from behind with the ultimate, but, like.
Yo, can we acknowledge that being twice in a row now?
Him coming from behind?
Or I don't even know if it's in a row, but that's two big fights where he come from behind.
Yeah, I think he was losing to Laura, right? And that happened?
I mean, I was thinking of the Mick Conlon fight.
Oh, yes.
You know.
Yes. That's recent. That was right before Laura. I mean, right after Laura. Right before Laura.
Yeah, so I'm just saying, you know, I saw the scorecards come out. He was down on all three scorecards at the time of that knockout now, so.
Damn, shout out to you, bro. You won. My man sent $20. La Igla. And it's his first super chat ever. And he said, thanks for the tip on the betting show. Shout out to you, bro, because I ain't fucking win. I gave all them great picks and didn't make nothing.
Yeah, it was sad. You know, there was a guy, I think I told you, he cashed at me, right? He's like, bro, you know, I listened to the betting show, and I just felt that you was riding with Notre Dame with your heart. So I took them out the football parlay, still got plus 600 odds.
Damn.
And he's like, yeah, I threw 100 on it. And, bro, this other dude, crazy, bro. This dude threw $1,000. He sent me the ticket.
Yeah, on the 5 footballs. Rodney Jackson. Yeah, he's part of the betting group. He made $8,000.
Everything hit.
Well, $9,000, right? $100 off for $9,000 is $9,000. So.
Bro, everything hit.
I know.
He literally.
He's like a fucking. This is second
no,
slip. He's like a football betting.
You said his name is who?
Rodney Jackson.
Rodney
Jackson. He's in the betting group.
Yeah.
Let me get to some calls
here.
Jay Will.
I was just looking. He's definitely one of the people that DM me too.
No, bro. That's in 2 weeks. That man made almost 20,000.
But
two slips already. He sent us a $10,000 slip and a $5,000 slip.
I came from my shit. So the 2 slips he sent me, I've had picks on, but like that, what he picked, yeah, that was like only one of our picks. Everything else was his doing.
Queuing up. Yeah.
There we go.
I hear you. I hear you. You hear me? I hear you.
Yo.
Yo.
We hear you, champ. Just speak.
Yeah, all right, my bad. Hey, yo, I with the whole I ain't losing to a white boy shit, it's racist, I guess, but I think it just come from the fact that when it comes to who the top people is in boxing, the styles that we look at, the skill set, and all of that type of shit, it's just like white boys be straight up and down and basic. Like besides like the recent Ukrainians that came in with that style where they move and with the angles, mostly white boys just be straight up and down and basic. And if they could take a punch and hit hard, then they end up winning. Maybe they could get a couple world titles, but don't nobody got no white boys in their top 5. Like
What you mean? Loma been top 5. He been in the pound for pound list since like last 15 years.
My man
yeah,
said last
I'm
15.
talking about.
I
I'm
mean,
talking
how
about
long he been in there, bro? Like 2017 at the least?
somebody's
I
personal top 5.
exaggerated. I
Somebody's
exaggerated too
personal
much.
top 5.
I mean, Loma was in people's personal top 5 for a minute.
I mean,
for
I
sure.
probably current, I guess, but I already
Tyson
excused him.
Fury,
I said, like,
Tyson Fury
I
and
said,
Usyk. See, this the thing. You technically being racist by just calling everybody a white boy, because
no.
I mean, just let's be real. I thought a white boy was an American white person. Like,
I mean, that ain't how I looked at it.
I mean, if you from Kazakhstan, how could you be white? You know what I mean? Like he's Kazakhstani and the other one is Russian, and you know what I mean? Like it's different. I think. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
I mean, to me, it's not different if you ain't, you know what I mean? But I'm just making an argument that for the most part, they not the most skilled fighters. When it comes to being a skilled fighter, they at the bottom of the totem pole. We all know this. Like when it comes to being slick, black people at the top.
Right now,
When it come to throwing punches and bunches and fighting coming
that
forward,
sound
Mexicans at the
good.
top. Like it's, you know what I mean? It's keeping it real.
Q,
So
it sound good, but a white boy beat the shit out of Wilder. A white boy beat the shit out of Gary Russell. Do you want me to keep going?
no, that's facts.
Because a white boy beat the motherfucking
it's
shit out of
exceptions, but
AJ. You feel me? Like, what is we
nah.
talking about? Kawasaki beat the shit out of Roy, beat the shit out of B-Hop, beat the shit out of Lacey. Like, do you want me to keep going?
And every single time that happened, especially recently, you know what I mean? And especially with the big fights. Some of the smaller fights you're talking about, I ain't really knowledgeable about. But every single time that happened, the coach would be like, what the fuck? You let that white boy whoop your ass? I watched every Wilder fight in a crowd with a group of people, and the culture was pissed off. I'm only saying that the way we look at it, it's like, one, we can't lose to a white boy because white people been kicking our ass and foot on our neck forever, and we don't want to lose to them in a fucking fist fight. And two, we look at it as they not.
That's the bell, champ. That's the bell. See, I can't front like I didn't come from that era where that's how we thought in basketball. You feel me? Like, we relegated that race to shooters right on the court. Like, the white boy ain't known for having a handle. He ain't gonna be a point guard. He gonna be a shooting guard. Feel me? Now that might have changed since I stopped playing ball as a kid, and y'all, shit evolved with was like a dude named Nash, right? He Dirt.
A dude named
Dirt.
Nash.
Wasn't it like a Dirt dude, white, blonde hair? He was nice.
Wow.
Wow, fucking it up.
Nah, I mean, it's just, to me, it's just funny because, like, I know you don't watch the other sports, but, like, you took it so far back that both guys you named have already had careers and been inducted in the Hall of Fame.
But they white, though. I mean, who else doing it like them?
Bro, I'm pretty sure.
But
I know
also,
Durkin.
I'm also giving you when I was having hoop dreams. So those the dudes I knew. Like, my white boy was Steve Kerr. He wasn't no fucking point guard. He couldn't go down there in the paint. You feel me? White boys was shooters. You feel me? They was wrestlers.
What?
They wasn't boxers, and they was quarterbacks and linemen. They weren't linebackers. That's why when any given Sunday, my man Vladimir, what was his name? Vladimir, the dude that was shooting up, he was popular as hell. That white boy was insane as a linebacker in that movie with what's his name?
The Rock?
No, Jamie Foxx Any Given
Oh,
Sunday.
you took it back. I'm thinking.
Bro, I'm old and I don't watch them sports, so I could only.
Nah,
I could
but even with the
only-
movies, bro, I'm thinking you thinking of
again
like
because it's a
a
football
movie in the last 20 years. You
Champ,
take it back
If
30
I don't watch,
years.
if I don't watch those sports, how am I gonna reference a new football movie? Like I don't watch them sports, so I can't reference a new movie. Like remember back then, those movies was huge. Like do y'all even have like what y'all got? Cause I watch movie. What's the latest football movie y'all got?
What's the last football movie got? I don't know, bro. But like when I think
And that's
movies,
what I'm saying. Back then it was
like
mad
when I
football
think football
movies.
there's so many more that I think of before Any Given Sunday.
That's because you don't know classics.
And there's so many more.
More classics?
No, I'm saying just more football.
But not
like the
Are they
Waterboy.
better?
Yeah, the Waterboy
Get
is
the fuck out of here, Waterboy. You can't bro, two different genres. Comedy and like real shit. You talking
Football.
about this man compared Robert De Niro to Adam Sandler.
Bro, football.
You know we got a fucking generation. This is a gap. It's a gap. No.
Football. Then
Bro.
there's that one football
Bro,
movie with
okay,
The Rock.
okay. Adam Sandler, they finally put him in and he was good
The
at
Little Giants. The Little Giants is a football
That was
movie.
my movie.
Come on,
That
man.
was my-
Icebox.
I
Come
fucking
on, man.
love Little Giants. I love Little Giants.
Come on, man.
Hardcore shit. What up? J-Dub.
Remember the Titans based on radio? Like, come on, bro.
Nah.
Those are what?
I ain't. That was with Cuba, right? I ain't watched
Radio
that.
was, yeah.
I ain't watched that.
And then
'Cause he
remember
was-
the Titans was with Denzel.
Nah, I ain't watched that either.
Oh,
Why that
man.
reminds me of like a Navy movie. Remember the Titans? That sound like a Navy movie. J-Dub, I've approved you. You ain't accepting, bro. We gonna move on. We about to move on. Hardcore Dub. Al in the Bay. Al in the Bay. The linebacker was from the program. Wait. Oh, you right. So, yeah. He's right. I mixed those two movies. The program was also another great movie with the linebacker.
Not familiar.
What? The dude that was juiced up. He was tearing shit down.
So wait, you saying a real linebacker?
LT was in the movie. The real dude, LT, that football
LaDainian
player.
Tomlinson.
Nah, man, you tripping, man. The real LT. What the fuck you talking about?
Oh, Lawrence Taylor?
Yeah.
Wow, bro, again. Lawrence Taylor.
My
bro.
man said some other dude. You
Hold on,
heard
whoa,
him?
whoa. He said some other dude. I only said a Hall of Fame running back. Chill the
Oh
fuck out.
shit! And Lawrence Taylor, he got to be Hall
Bro,
of Fame.
yeah, but Lawrence, I'm just trying to see when, bro, I know who he is.
Brandon, Cincinnati.
Bro, he stopped playing again. Look, that's just to show. Like, Lawrence Taylor stopped playing football, Nesta, before I was born.
Bruh, you young then, you whippersnapper. What up, Brandon?
TBV, what up? Ness, don't just stop talking football, man. This ain't your lane, bro. Leave the football talk to Danny and me and others.
Bro,
this ain't your lane.
He said LT who?
Let's talk boxing.
You heard
You
Kaz.
said what?
You heard Kaz. There's only one LT, baby.
Bro, look.
You crazy. You tripping,
bro,
man.
Let me tell you.
Trying to get these new young
Lawrence,
punks.
Lawrence Taylor is LT. When
That's
you think
right.
of LT, you think of Lawrence Taylor for sure.
Fucking little ass Danny trying to change shit up.
Again, you named a guy that hasn't played in 30 years. So I thought of the most recent Hall of Famer. My
Nah, think of the best. Think of the best.
Think of the best.
They retired his number. Nobody could wear it.
Lawrence Taylor revolutionized defense, man. Greatest, one of the, if not the greatest defensive player in NFL history for sure.
I just want to
Let's
say
get to this.
Lawrence Taylor came. I'll let you get to restart your clock. I just want to say Lawrence Taylor came after the monsters of the Midway, so they revolutionized the defense and the linebacker.
No, nigga. Who on that? We ain't gonna. Who on that defense? Was better than Lawrence Taylor.
Bro, what you
Mike
mean?
Singletary?
The fridge, Mike. The fridge. What you mean?
You compare him. Oh my God, Danny.
You said defense. You said
Mike,
defense.
Yeah, on defense.
You said
Mike Singletary, great player.
Bro,
Refrigerator Perry, great
I'm
player.
saying,
They couldn't hold LT's jockstrap, bro.
As perhaps individuals, you said revolutionize the defense. That's 11 players. So
Yeah.
the
way he played football. Yeah, I'm saying him as a player revolutionized the way we play. They did too with the 4-6 defense and all that shit, but man, LT was LT, bro. But let's get to this boxing.
LT was LT. Go ahead. Old ass.
I'm only 33, man. I just know my
No, no,
history.
no,
I'm the
no, no.
real almanac.
I'm
I'm the
talking.
teacher, the
I'm talking
almanac, the
about,
age of the truck, and all that
bro.
shit. But
All
as
you
far as
said
the
was that
racist,
you
the
alive. You
racist
old
shit,
enough to be alive to watch. Have watched them play. That's all.
no, I ain't get to watch LT play.
But you
I
was
didn't watch
old
LT
enough.
play.
I wasn't. You feel me?
That nigga, what man? We gotta talk about. I think LT retired when I was probably like 2. I didn't watch that nigga play. But as far as that racism shit go, I really don't get into that because I don't really allow racism to play on my heartstrings. I really don't be giving a fuck. If if Buddy want to feel sensitive about what Devin said, that's his prerogative. Devin feel like can't no white boy beat him, that's his prerogative. But you got to stand on that, Devin, or whoever wants to make that statement that no person of any race can beat me. You can't get your ass whooped by that person. It was bad on Bernard Hopkins because he said I'll never lose to a white boy. Then you went on to lose to Joe Calzaghe. Then you got knocked out the ring literally by Joe Smith. 2 white boys named Joe at that. So that's why it was bad on Bernard Hopkins. And like you said, you would never lose to a white boy, and you got knocked out of the ring by a white boy. So if you're gonna say it, stand on it. That's my thing on that. This Boo Boo and David, I want so bad to be like overanalyze. I want to overanalyze this fight and be like, Boo Boo slick, he athletic, he awkward, he a southpaw, he can move. I want so bad to just overthink this shit and think that he has a chance to win this fight. But when I really sit down and think about it, man, he don't have a chance. Like it's a good fight. I'm glad he's getting the opportunity finally to get a big fight. But I just think about the pressure, the issues he had with the pressure of guys like Liam Williams. He had issues with Jack Colkay. He didn't look great against Demond Nicholson and got dropped. He's about to get fucking destroyed. And it's sad that he had to wait till he got to 168 to get this opportunity. And it's against arguably one of the best, if not the best, in my opinion, second best or third best fighter in the division. But it is what it is. He's about to get fucking destroyed. He's going to get walked down. He's going to look good for 3-4 rounds, make it interesting, but he's going to eventually get walked down. And he's going to be getting hit with 5 and 6 punch combinations, and he's just going to get broken down. And he's probably going to lose a one-sided unanimous decision. So that's how I look at the fight. If it's the fact that it's on pay-per-view, I don't really care. I mean, bottom line, PBC ain't got a Showtime budget. So any fight excess of over $1 million is gonna be on pay-per-view. Showtime ain't giving them a budget. They transition into some other networks and shit. So we gotta expect any decent fight we gonna pay for it on Showtime right about now. Hopefully the undercard is stacked up nicely so that can kind of balance out the fact that we got to pay top dollar. But yeah, man, David, like I said, I want to act like my boxing mind wants to go with the boxer that's skilled, but
You may
David's
feel like
going to
it's your
fuck this guy
time,
up. But that's my call,
but it's
man.
not your time.
Champ, appreciate it. Arthur, what up? Art,
Yo, what's good?
buenos dias.
Man, what happened to the Ray Vargas Figueroa fight?
I don't know. I don't know.
Cause when I was in Vegas, I actually ran into Figueroa. He not I know these dudes weigh in at like 122 and stuff. But that like he looked like on TV, he looked huge. Like he looked like he could be like a damn 140. But yeah, he ain't that big in person. Not I ain't saying that in derogatory, but just how the TV make people look. But yeah, he said he was fighting in November, Ray Vargas. But unless they about to make another card or something.
Nah, I heard the same thing. But
I heard the same thing. He was supposed to be on this, but then all of a sudden that Vicente kid, so maybe the Vicente gets out. Cause I heard Ray Vargas versus Brandon Figueroa.
Yeah, that's what he told me. So, but I do want to see him. I don't think he fought this year. Now I think about it, has he fought this year?
who, Ray?
Nah, he ain't fought since the
No,
loss.
Figueroa. Yeah, he ain't fought this. Yeah, he ain't fought this year. No, he did. He fought somebody after the loss. He moved up and fought somebody. He fought
I'm talking about Figueroa fought somebody, but I'm talking about Vargas ain't fighting nobody after the loss.
That ain't.
What I'm saying is Vargas has Figueroa fought somebody this year. I don't think
Yeah,
he had.
Figueroa. Oh, I don't know.
I know Vargas lost to
Yeah, he
O'Shaquie
fought,
Foster this year.
bro. He fought Mark Magsayo in March.
Ah, okay. What card was that on?
I'm pretty sure that was a card. I'm pretty sure they were main event.
It was a main event. Okay, but get to the point. I feel like what Devin Haney said, it was ignorant. I don't consider it racist. I feel like it was more so ignorant. And to call it like probably like 3-4 calls go talking about Michael Phelps. And Michael Phelps said that, yeah, it'll be ignorant too, but it also has some racism in it because it's power in it. Because, you know, black people we didn't have access to pool. So, like, how would a black person beat you if we didn't have access? Yeah. But that's a whole nother topic. But, yeah, I feel like David Haney is ignorant, but I feel like boxing, we deal with a lot of ignorant stuff. Ali said the same thing. So, it is what it is. As far as the fight, yeah, I feel like I feel like they just, unless Vegas, you know what I'm saying, the site fees for Vegas are really needed right now. I feel like they need to just try to put fights in different places. Like put this in like Seattle or something, or Phoenix, or
they was trying to take this to
Chicago,
Texas.
something.
Yeah, they was taking it to Texas, but I think Vegas just paid for it. I thought they was going to land in Arizona. You know, but maybe
that's what I'm saying, man. Like they need to.
But you got to consider.
I know they got Minnesota on lock.
You got to consider Andre.
You may feel like it's your time, but it's not your time.
You got to consider Andre not wanting to go to what could be considered Benavidez' hometown of Arizona. I got a counterpunch from B3. What up?
Yo, Ness, what it do? Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
What up, Danny?
What's the word?
Hey, Danny, you gotta get your man Ness right. Why he always putting people on movie homework and he ain't never seen Remember the Titans? What Ness got going on, pal?
Man,
yeah, because I'm not a football dude. Y'all seen football shit.
You can't say you not that and then bring up that specific genre of movies. You feel me?
Homie mad I'm bringing up classics. Like,
bro, Remember the Titans is a fucking classic.
Bruh, nobody is talking about that shit. Dude just talking about any given Sunday.
Hey, on my mother, that's like saying nobody talk about Rudy. You feel
Bruh,
me?
nobody talk about Rudy. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Bro, let me tell you, Rudy came out like 10 years before I was born, bro. Like, Rudy touched me.
Bro, you a Notre Dame fan.
Because
Get your
of
goofy
Rudy.
ass out of here.
Because of Rudy.
But that's my point. Like, that don't matter. You a fan of that team. Like, that shit.
Bro,
Rudy ain't selling no tickets to nowhere. And that actor is a bum. He ain't got no jobs right now. Look him up. Like, at least Denzel is Denzel.
Bro,
my man talking about
how you
Rudy.
gonna say Denzel, but say that Remember the Titans ain't shit?
My man, he went on to do great things. Like, Rudy did nothing but bring you to Notre Dame, a losing team. Man, get the fuck out of here, B.
Yo, this dude disrespectful. He just don't know sports and want to talk other sports.
Bruh, you just mad. You just mad, my man, from Any Given Sunday.
Man, fuck Any Given Sunday. Fuck you talking about.
You hating Al Pacino.
Remember the Titans.
You can't even can't talk about
Titans,
Denzel
bro,
and Al Pacino.
Bro, remember
talk him out.
Bro, just because you have a greater, you feel me, catalog than me don't make your movie greater than my movie. Remember the Titans, probably the greatest football movie of all time.
Bruh. That ain't even Denzel's best movie, bro. Y'all out here capping for Denzel.
Okay, and that ain't Al's best work either. Fuck you, mean?
Al who?
Pacino. That ain't his best work.
That's Jamie's best work. That's what I led with.
It's the storyline.
That's what I led with.
Remember
That's
the
Jamie's best
storyline
work.
because
First of all, Remember the Titans. It was no storyline. It was real life. Real life. Like, bro, it was literally black and white football players could not come together and they was forced to.
Oh, man. Is this another 42? Come on, bro. We got movies like that already. That ain't
Name one. Name
42. 42.
Jackie Robinson movie?
Yeah.
Bro, what the fuck is Jackie Robinson?
Sound like that's what you were saying about football.
Hey,
Same story.
Let me get
different
my free
He
sport.
call.
said
So I think I
same
heard the
story.
call, but
You
let me get my
funny.
Same
free
story,
call
different
already.
sport.
You funny.
Ain't no,
You
ain't
may
no,
feel
ain't no
like it's your
Jamie
time.
Foxx story. I'll
They
tell you
said
that.
they said that's definitely not Jamie best work.
Man, y'all tripping. Y'all don't even know Jamie.
I
Hey,
don't,
the only
I
reason
ain't
I
see
called
it,
in
but
to
I
bring
say
this movie up,
I will say Ray was phenomenal.
Nah, I seen it. How you gonna say you ain't see it, but you gonna say it's phenomenal? What the fuck?
No. I'm talking about any given Sunday.
Oh,
But cause they saying Ray is better. I'm like, yeah, for sure.
bruh.
For
They
sure
say,
Ray is
listen.
good.
Ray
let me
is
say this
Very
for the
good.
people,
listen,
Daniel. Let
listen.
me say this for the people, man.
Go ahead.
Everybody, y'all need to go watch Remember the Titans because this is the whole premise of why Devin Haney would say what he said. Literally, this man could not lose to a white boy, or he would have lost his job. He would have literally got fired. You see what I'm saying? Denzel, he could not lose a game in this season. He took a head football coaching job at a school. They integrated the team. This was the first year. They had a historic white coach. They removed him from the position, and they told the Denzel character. They told him, like, boom. He said, if you lose a game, you will get fired. So he could literally not lose to no white coaches. So that's just what it is. I just wanted to put that on, speak on that real quick. I'm a hop off, man. Y'all do y'all thing.
All right, champ. I appreciate you. I just want to say that the movie that Ness claims is so great and that is Jamie's best work, he ain't win a fucking award for. Not one. Not
Bro,
one.
and that's what I was trying to say,
Oh, I'm
but
sorry.
I ain't want to cut my man off.
He won the New York Film Critics.
Like that's what I was trying to say, and I didn't want to cut my man off. Like people talking about, oh, Ray is his best work because he won awards, bro. Like my man Jada Kiss got an ill line to say, why did Denzel have to get it? Some shit. I'm fucking it up because he ain't a Jay-Z, he Jada Kiss. But he's basically said, why did Denzel win his first award when he played a crooked role? When Denzel had so many great roles. But they finally gave him his award when he was a crooked black cop. You understand? So that don't make Denzel's best work, whatever that movie was that I can't remember right now, but it is a great movie.
Any
People do
given
love it.
Sunday, you said.
No.
Oh.
Denzel's is a great
Ray.
movie. No, Denzel.
Oh, Denzel. You talking
is a
about Remember the Titans?
Training
Oh,
Day.
Training Day.
That's a great movie,
The
but
award.
it ain't necessarily his best work just because he won an award. You
What
feel
you
me?
think Denzel best work? Just because we talking?
Lord, man.
Because I ain't gonna lie.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
You gave me
You ain't gonna
time.
like it.
You gave
ain't
me
gonna
time.
like it.
I've thought of another movie.
What's the movie where he went ballistic over for his son?
John Q.
That's right.
No, I mean,
you got that one. Then the other one where he was he had to get inside like a train or some shit and keep going back in time to save his wife, but he couldn't save her, or save Sandra Bullock maybe, but he couldn't fucking save her. You remember that shit?
Yeah, I don't
What's
think.
the name of it, back? Yeah, I mean we said John Q already, but what's the other one?
What about Jamie? What would you say? What would you say is Jamie Foxx's best work, Madeline?
This dude,
Law-abiding citizen is
law-abiding
phenomenal.
citizen. That's the one with my man Butler.
Yeah, Gerard Butler.
Come on, man. Y'all, this is what I'm saying. Y'all going to like, yeah. That's when Jamie blew up.
Then
like
you
that's
said,
when Jamie
then
blew
you said
up.
42
he
is
did
another
so much.
another Training Day. Yeah, 42.
Not Training Day.
Or not Training Day. Another Remember the Titans. Yeah, that movie came out like 20 years later.
No, you know what? I was wrong because based off your synopsis, when my man broke it down to what the movie was, it was different from what I initially got from you. You know, your breakdown was more like, oh, it was about. You made it seem like it was about players, and black players getting an opportunity to play. When I'm like, okay, so it's the same thing like 42.
So
based off what he said, it was different than that.
So I feel like it wasn't necessarily different, but that was also part of what was going on. So in watching the movie, he couldn't lose or else he'd lose his job. But he also had to make white players come together with black players, and bro, they just wouldn't, in the beginning they couldn't play ball together. He had to take them to like this camp, and he forced them like, all right, there's gonna be one black player and one and one it was either positions or you had to share a room. But I remember like the main two players, the offense And the defense, bro, they was sharing the room, and they wasn't, they ended up turning being best friends. And in the end of the movie, like that, while in high school, one of them got in a car accident, and he either died or became paralyzed for the rest of his life, and that was like real life what happened. So, I don't know, man. I think that they both got to look. You said Ray, or people saying Ray. Shit, Django was fucking phenomenal for Jamie Foxx. Again, I ain't seen Any Given Sunday, so I'm not gonna downplay the movie. But Django was fucking phenomenal for Jamie Foxx. So
Yeah, Django was good. I definitely watched that. But I'm sure someone that's a Fox fan could find us an interview. There's no way you do a movie with Al Pacino and you don't think it was fire, especially that movie. Like, if anybody watched it, bro, Lawrence Taylor was in that movie. He fucking chainsawed Jamie's car in half. Bro, you don't know. That movie was the illest, bro. Like, I don't know. Whatevers. You missed
you think
it.
Pacino thinks it's the illest?
Bro, Pacino ain't got no duds. Fuck we talking about? He's Al Pacino, B.
No, I'm just saying, like Tarantino ain't got no duds, but he gonna say
What?
this is my best of my work. You
I
feel
don't
me?
know what Pacino gonna say is his best, but that movie's good. Let me get to these callers here. I got Hardcore Dub trying you again. L got her.
Yo, so in the movie, was Willie Beeman the quarterback?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's Jamie
Nah.
Foxx.
So the reason I asked, when I played ball in high school, the nickname
You gotta unmute Hardcore.
the nickname of our quarterback was Beeman, and I never knew why. You feel me?
Audio.
What up? We hear you.
Yo, how the audio?
We hear you.
Man, it's just crazy, man. Twitter done went down. I don't know what's going on. I hate Discord, but always having issues.
Twitter working?
Well, Twitter done went down for me. I don't know why it's down, but I'm gonna delete the app and reload it and see what happens. Shit, because I could barely hear you when you talk on Discord. I didn't even hear you call me my name or anything. But yeah, let's get to it, man. Shout out TVV. Smash that like button. It's free. Do something with yourself. People try to make it too complicated, man. It's not that complicated. Be very simple. If you hate another race, you're racist. Just end it there. It's a few definitions now that smart people like to use. College graduates, they see another definition. It's a systematic definition. It's a systematic, and it's an individual. As an individual, if you hate another race, you're racist, period. Now, Devin's not racist for saying that, but he made a racist statement. We saw the ignorance when somebody said, okay, well, yeah, like there's no white people in the top 5. Like, come on, man. Like, come on, man. Like, I guess you didn't have Loma. I guess you don't got Fear. I guess you don't got Usyk in your top 5 ever. Let's stop the stupid stuff, the stupidity. Let's stop the stupidity. Just say no man can beat me. Just leave it there. It's very easy. That includes white people. That includes black people. That includes whatever race, whatever nationality. Say no man. Period. That's it. It's simple. It's simple. It's not complicated. Shit, yeah. I'm glad you got Chimaev on the title though, man. You know, my vision is that we talk about UFC a little more. You know, you could transition, you can segue. It's just more money. That's all it is. It's the fight game. You can talk about the strikers only if you don't want to talk about the wrestlers. You know, but yeah, man, it's a good. I think it's a good venture that you could look into. Shit on what was the other? Yeah, Andrade and David Benavidez. Man, I'm conflicted. The Booger Man versus the Mexican Monster. I'm looking forward to the winner, man. I'm looking forward to the winner and to see if Canelo gonna continue to avoid, or if he's gonna finally fight the winner. That's all. That's all. It's a pay-per-view fight for me. But yeah. Shout out to BV. Smash that like button. It's free. Do something with yourself.
Appreciate the call, champ.
All right. Toronto. Chad, what up?
Hey guys,
What's up?
Hello.
not much. Had a long weekend up here. It was Canadian Thanksgiving, so
Damn.
I'll let everyone in the chat laugh about that. Yeah, we do ours earlier than you guys. But I was disappointed yesterday because I was like amped for the morning show, and you guys didn't do your 9 o'clock morning show. I was like, shit.
Yeah,
But that's cool.
Ness flew in middle of the night, bro. So you know.
Yeah, I figured you guys. I figured you guys were working one way or the other. Anyway, I just wanted to talk quickly about Jose Luis
We did do two shows
Sanchez.
yesterday, though. We did do two shows yesterday. So for everybody listening, if you haven't noticed, your podcast feed and your YouTube feed should have two
Oh,
episodes.
yeah, I wasn't trying to front on the work ethic, guys. No, sorry, I don't want to make it sound like
Yeah,
that.
no, it
Definitely
did
wasn't
come late though.
complaining.
It did come late. It wasn't at 9 a.m.
Yeah,
But you know, Ness,
yeah.
there was two shows. But go on, brother.
Yeah. So Jose Luis Sanchez versus Tudor. Um, I feel like Sanchez hasn't really got the praise he should be getting from fans. I thought it was my favorite fight of the day, to be honest with you. Mostly because I had seen him last against Xander Zayas, and then after Zayas he fought Jahai Tucker,
Yep.
and
Went the distance.
he yeah, and he was fighting like in a boxer's style. You know, he basically was in the pocket and looking like an average to poor boxer. I mean, tough, yes, able to put some pressure on, but Xander bigger, stronger, faster. And by the end of that fight, it was only 6 rounds. Sanchez was looking pretty rough. Now, this style they got him working in against Tudor, I don't know if he changed trainers or what, but totally, in my mind, he looked like a different fighter. And it's a style more suited to him. He was even exciting at points in the fight. And the main difference is not giving Tudor, who needs space to work, any space. I mean, he denied Tudor that whole fight. And really clever uh, finding really clever ways to get inside and step inside. And once he was in, straight to the body. He did really great body work, man. And good, strong shots. And I thought for the times that he was fighting in the pocket with Tudor, he can do it. He looks he can fight at range really well. It's just not for a whole fight, you know. And yeah, he came out victorious, and I thought well deserved. And I feel like he's a guy to watch if they keep him working
You
like
may
that.
feel like it's your time, but it's your
Anyways,
lifeline.
that's all I got, guys. Thanks for taking my call.
Yeah, man, that fucking Eric Tudor fight, that sucked. That sucked. I'm gonna tell you why. Danny, get him off to
Oh my bad.
Am I still on?
Yeah, I'm taking you off,
bro.
bro.
That fight. The only reason it sucked is because the bookies messed up. We told we told our betting team about this, and they had to do a plus 1,600 for the knockout, plus 900 for the decision, and he was the favorite. And I seen him, like Chad, go the distance, not only with Xander, but with, title challenger Amir Iman. Not Amir Iman, excuse me, Granados, who beat Amir Iman, Adrian Granados, but also one of my favorite fighters in Jahad Tucker. Ah, man. I said this is definitely going a distance, but the young undefeated fighter, he was 9-0, 6 KOs. He should get the win. Homie got outboxed, bro. Not outboxed, like the pressure is like Chad said. He was trying to outbox the dude, but it didn't matter. Like homie was on top of him, like white on rice, bro. It was tough. That was a tough fight for him. That really hurt. That really hurt, bro.
Jay Dykeman, what's up? Got to unmute, champ, on Twitter. All right. Guess his shit not working. General Camino.
Yo, and that's Danny. What's good?
What's good?
Cooling. They didn't release the undercard for the Benavidez Andrade, did they?
I mean, there's conflicting reports, right? Like they said Brandon Figueroa and Ray Vargas. But now they're saying
Mhm.
Pablo Vicente and some dude named Muhammad Kajan and Lipinets and Ali, Charlo, and Benavidez Jr.
Damn, yeah, that's definitely not no pay-per-view, but I'm excited for the Benavidez Andrade fight. I think that should be a real good fight. But they might be taking people money with this pay-per-view shit. That's a little much, in my opinion. But what y'all think about that? Y'all think it's worth the pay-per-view or?
I mean, look, man, I ain't gonna sit here and act like I haven't said I'll pay for that fight. So I'm paying for that fight. I'm not paying for the undercard. Not to say that I don't want a good undercard. I'm just saying, people don't fight Andre. People don't fight Benavidez.
So
So I'm willing to pay for that fight so that they can fight.
hold on, but wouldn't you say? And this is a genuine question. Wouldn't you say that most of the time you buy the fight for the pay per view for the main event,
Yeah, I
or does
mean,
the for
no,
you does the undercard
nah,
sometimes weigh?
nah. I mean,
Okay. Oh,
like obviously the undercard being good makes it
helps.
easier,
Right.
but you truly always buy for the main event. You
Yeah, for
buying for
sure.
Earl and Bud. You buying for Canelo and Charlo. You're not
For sure.
buying for anybody else. So yeah, I hope that
That's a fair point.
helps. It's
I hear
always
you on that.
good though. Like I don't want these motherfuckers to hear this and think, see, that's why we ain't gonna spend the money on them. Cause it's not like you gonna get more buys by having a better undercard and convincing people. Like I could be sitting here like, yo, no man, Jose Benavidez, what? That's gonna be a fucking bomb burner with Charlo, but I really can't say that.
No, I hear you on that. But as far as this Devin Haney situation go, yeah, I feel like he young. We got to get that statement out of boxing though that like ain't no white
I
boy
mean,
gonna
this was
beat me.
3 years ago. This is just this MMA dude bringing it back up, talking about how he unfollowed Devin because of the comment.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm not saying Devin deserves like some major ridicule. No, I'm just saying I think that's a statement we got to get out of boxing to make boxing more of a open sport for everybody to join and invite competition. You feel me?
Word.
I feel like that's a bit of a regressive
You
statement.
may
We
feel
got to
like it's
keep it a
your
little bit
time,
more progressive.
but
And
it's
he
not
was
your time.
young.
Appreciate you calling in, champ. That is yo tiempo. Let's see what we got here. If you haven't already done so, go ahead and smash the thumbs up. You know this is the Breakfast Club of Boxing. We here helping you get through your workday. I forgot to drop them bombs for my man. Shout out to La Aguila for the $20. We got Gunner Forever, $2. If no Plant Charlo, let's get Plant Morel. No Plant Charlo, let's get Plant Morel. I think he means. Oh yeah, okay, I get what he's. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, bro. Action Plant to fight Morel. That's that's not fair, bro. You guys are not fair. Like he fought Canelo, Benavidez. Now you want to throw him in there with Morel? It's like, come on, man. Q and North, $2. Discord be trash on my end, fellas. I know, man. I don't know what's up with Discord. It's funny like that. Donald Banks, what up? Richmond, California. He says, Ness, I'm old like you. So if we talking baseball and who was making 3 shots like John Paxson, Danny too young to know him on Chicago Bulls Jordan era. I don't know. I'm sure Danny knows everybody on the Chicago teams. He better. G-Ball, $5. Any Given Sunday is the best adult football movie with the best fictional football characters in Willie Beeman. Danny don't know about that shit. Danny don't know about that shit. My man Hove had a couple lines with Any Given Sunday in it. No, I'm talking about he wrote lines that reference the movie. You silly. You silly. Oh, he said any given Sunday gunplay's optional. However, motherfuckers want it like soul to soul. No, I fucked that up. Y'all gonna have to look it up. But he got something, boy. Don't be trying to play out that movie, man. That's one of the greatest. G-Ball, another $5. He said that's another good movie. I forgot to mention this one, but I was confused on whether or not it was Sunday Night Lights or Thursday Night Lights, because I think there's a movie like that. But he said Friday Night Lights better than Ruby, but he meant to put Rudy, and Remember the Titans. Is the Friday? Let me see who the lead actor in Friday Night Lights was, because I watched that one. I'm listening. Yeah, no, that's what comes up is the TV show, but I think I'm with him. I remember the movie, so we need the movie. Friday Night Lights 2004. Here we go. Hell yeah, man. How you gonna say the fuck? Bro, this dude terrible, bro. Yo, you terrible, bro. Don't do that no more, bro. Don't do that. Bro, don't do that no more. Yo, who the stars? What is this dude's name? I hate this. I love the app on IMBD better than this shit. What in the fuck? Billy Bob Thornton was in this movie. This dude tripping. Friday Night Lights was fire. I can't remember the dude. What was my man in Love and Basketball? Ain't he from Love and Basketball? Let me see. Oh, Derek Luke. Damn, he definitely not from Love and Basketball. But I used to fuck with him. Y'all know y'all used to watch. Anybody my age, y'all know y'all used to like this actor right here. Right here. With the one that says Trailer 226 under it. His name is Derek Luke. This was a good movie, man. I remember this movie. Based on true story. I remember this movie, man. Come on, small town, big in the football. Dykeman, what up? Jay, you gotta unmute, man. You out here playing games, man.
Why y'all never call my name? Danny gonna tell me to unmute, and he didn't call my name. I didn't know it was me. My bad.
Come
My
on,
bad.
fans. He said Dykeman like
My
I
bad.
did, man. We call
No,
you
he didn't.
Dykeman,
He
man.
didn't say Dykeman.
Man,
He
he
didn't say
did,
Dykeman.
bro. He did. You
All
probably
right,
ain't
well,
hear it. Let me tell
okay.
you something. Let me just tell you one
What?
thing. Sometimes when
What?
we unmute you, there is a few seconds that you don't hear. So that could have been there, man. No worries, bro. Have a good day. Stop gang banging on bacon, man. It's early in the morning.
Oh man, never that, never that. First of all, I want to talk to everybody about who said, Ness, stay in your lane. Don't talk about football. Why not? Why can't he venture into a little bit of football? We know he's the boxing guy. Why he can't venture a little bit into football? Why you can't have a little bit of fun? Why don't y'all calm the fuck down? You're always telling somebody what to do. You haven't proven yourself to tell anybody what to do. The Denzel Washington movie you was talking about, Ness, was called Deja Vu. When Denzel was going back in time for Deja Vu.
Someone else sent it and I Googled it. Y'all both right.
Okay. And then the movie that y'all ain't even mentioned, football movie y'all ain't even mentioned, was called The Blind Side. I think it won some Oscars.
Nah, nobody don't fuck with that because they stole that person's movie. They ain't even adopt that kid, man.
What are you talking about? The movie I'm talking about. I
Me
don't
too.
know the specifics behind the movie. I don't know all of that. All I know was Angela Bullock that was in that movie. It was a dope ass movie. That's all I know. I'm not playing everybody's politics. I'm sorry.
Whatever.
Well, I'm not. But I was watching Andrade a
Yeah, this
couple
the
of
movie.
boxing.
This the movie. This a damn shame. I'm about to Google this movie,
Wait,
see what happened.
wait a minute. Let me get my call. Can I
Do
get
your
my call?
thing.
All
Do
right.
your thing.
About I was watching Boo Boo and Andrade, a few fights over the weekend, and I thought to myself, yo, the dude is a dope ass fighter, but is he able to take that power from Benavidez? Is he? Because he's gonna get hit. The way he fights, he's gonna get hit. So he's got to be able to take that power because he does a lot of freestyling after a while for the first 3 rounds. For the first 3 rounds, he's in the pocket. He's doing his thing. But after that, he does a lot of freestyling. So he's got to be able to take that. But I've seen him hit. I haven't seen anybody hit David Benavidez like he can hit. So that's gonna be I think it's gonna be a good fight. But I was just wondering. I'm not picking a winner because I don't need to pick a winner. I just like to watch the fight. I don't bet, but I just like to watch the fight. And what else was y'all talking about? Oh, Devin Haney's 24 years old. He gonna say some dumb shit. Let it go. He's a youngster. Let it go. I've heard people say worse shit about black people. We let it go. Let it go.
You may feel like it's your time,
Peace.
but it's not your time.
It's not your time, B. It's not your time. So like I thought, the movie Blindside is fake, bro. Shit won hella Oscars, got hella awards, and those fucking people never adopted the kid. All they did was make hella money off the kid and off the movie, and just horrible, horrible. I googled it a few seconds ago. Thought I had it up, but I kept going because I also found a news clip that says the same thing.
Blindside it was based on says that the central element of that story was all based on a lie.
Now, Orr petitioned a Tennessee court alleging Sean and Leanne Toohey never adopted him. He says instead the wealthy couple took him in when he was in high school, tricked him into signing a document that made them his conservators. Now, the petition also claims the Tooheys and their 2 birth children got paid millions of dollars from the 2009 film, while Orr...
There you go. So, while the movie might have been good, it spread a narrative and a lie. You know what I mean? So, fuck out of here. Poor dude had to get lawyers and everything just to get some money from his own fucking story. That was just criminal. They need to redo the movie showing how criminal those 2 people were because, like, Lord, you lived this lie throughout the world, received all this money, made it out to be this amazing couple, and in actuality, you were just some fucking thieves. What up, Suleiman?
Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Yeah, so the people are downplaying this fight. I think this fight is gonna be a good fight. It's gonna be good for both parties. Um, it's gonna be good for another ex champion. For Benavidez to test his skills, his ring generalship. I think he's gonna perform very good. He's a southpaw. He's rangy. Demetrius Andrade is an excellent opponent for him, man. He's an excellent learning experience for him. I know the punch output is going to increase in later rounds. We also have to understand that this guy, he's tall and he's dangerous in the beginning round. So you never know. He might just tag David Benavidez. He might rock a couple of times in the first rounds, and then from there he will acclimate to the power and the speed, and start breaking him down, start walking him down, and I see Benavidez doing an excellent fight. I think this fight will go the distance because at the end of the day, Demetrius Andrade has a very world class pedigree, and he could box. You know what I'm saying? So when he gets hurt, he's gonna box and move, and he's gonna last the distance, man. But it's gonna be a great fight. You're gonna see it's gonna be a good fight, good showcase fight for both fighters. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think it's gonna hurt his career if he takes a L to David Benavidez. He's still, it's a good little experience. I think he could start to focus and start to fight more fights. Thank you for having me on, and you have a good day.
All right. Appreciate the call.
Yo, Suleiman, you ain't got no Mahmoud chart updates? Damn.
Bro, you know that fight ain't
He's
taking
training, man.
place.
I see the
The
him
date got
training on
moved.
Instagram.
Bro, the fight not gonna actually happen.
You crazy. The date got moved to
How
November.
much you want to bet? I'll bet you $10 right now that fight don't take
But
place.
he's training. He's
He can
training. You see
train
him
all he
training on
Y'all
want.
hating.
Instagram and
Y'all
on Facebook.
hating. This is all good. I believe you, Suleiman. We waiting for that one.
Okay, no problem.
No
All right.
problem. We got who we got. We got who we got. That look like Stone Bone in Colorado.
What's the deal? What's the deal?
What up with you?
Yeah, man. Man, just enjoying life, man. Just enjoying life, man. Getting the kids ready, man. About to get outside, man. Enjoy this beautiful day. But hey, Ness, it is disgusting that nobody really cares that those people ripped off this dude, lied about how they loved him and what they did for him, and had him sign documents under false pretenses and lied to the public, then double back and made a movie about it. It's bad enough that you did it in secrecy, and then you double back and made a movie publicly saying you did what you lied about doing secretly. This shit is disgusting, but we, yo.
You know, I've been keeping an eye on that. Can I ask you, have you seen the interview that the little brother did?
No.
Remember the little white boy in the movie?
Yeah.
So him in real life, all grown
Yeah.
up, he did a Pat McAfee interview. And I'm going to just say that I've always been of the belief there's three sides to every story. Your side, my side, and the truth.
True.
So
right.
seeing him on that interview, he seemed so damn comfortable to me, like so unbothered. I feel like there's more that's gonna come out. He's like, yo, Mike knows I love him.
But
You know,
he's
this,
a
this,
kid,
and
right?
he
He's
was a kid,
right?
so I feel
That's one of
I
his
also
sons,
believe
yeah.
again, I don't know on which side. I just think there's more gonna come out. I don't know if it's, to protect his family or to protect Mike, but he knows something, bro. He was on that interview way too
But
calm.
I'll say this though, every state you can get a Freedom of Information Act to find out if he was legally adopted by them, and if he wasn't, that's pretty clear.
Yeah, they're
Like,
saying he wasn't.
And that document that he
There's
signed,
yeah, they're
listen,
saying
and
he
the
wasn't.
document he signed, he has presented that as evidence. You don't present the document as evidence if your lawyers and people are telling you, hey, this document ain't what they're telling you it is. That's all I'm saying. It's disgusting. And if you was listen, anything somebody accused my parents of doing when I was a kid, I'm very comfortable because I ain't do shit. I was a kid, had no power of this, but he did.
Damn, he got a call. He must have got a call. Yo, Stone Bone. Hello?
All right.
All right. Big face. Gotta unmute, champ. Big face, gotta unmute.
Yeah, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
We hear you.
What's going on, nothing, Danny?
Chilling. Good morning.
Yo.
Yo.
Yeah, what's going on?
Chilling.
Hey, yeah, man, I'm a little upset. I thought that Benavidez and Andrade fight was gonna be in Texas during that time frame. I'm gonna be in Texas during that period.
Hey,
But that's definitely a pay-per-view that I'm more than happy to pay for. I don't know what the other caller was talking about. This is a pay-per-view fight to me. I mean, it's gonna be better than that Canelo and Charlo fight. I tell you that, and Canelo and Ryder. So I'll gladly pay my whatever they want for this fight. Far as the Devin situation go, I definitely can understand them on that. I mean, I've had those same thoughts before and really felt that way. But as you get older, you start seeing and learning more things. It's some nice white boys out there that's physical and could do pretty nice with their hands too as well. Obviously, you got Fury music and all that shit. But what y'all think about that Benavidez Andrade thing, man? I think this is gonna be Benavidez' toughest fight that he's had in his career. That's what I believe.
Oh man. You know, not to downplay Boo Boo, I think that on paper it should be his toughest fight, right? But I was at the first Ronald Gavril fight, a fight that I felt, Ron snuck away with, a fight that David Benavidez hit the canvas in. So I don't know that it truly plays out to be tougher than that. But on paper, yeah. On paper, this is his most difficult opponent.
I mean, but they both going. When you fighting somebody with a name like that, you coming to bring it. So I'm expecting the best from both of these guys, because whoever wins this fight, is it safe to say that they getting the shot at Canelo next? And who don't want to get paid? You get that Canelo fight, you in there like swim with it, man. Your pockets gonna be right after that.
For
All
sure,
right.
champ, for sure. Appreciate the call, nonetheless. Hey, I just want to know, was it you or Canna that that picked a thumbnail of me with my mouth all open as the fight?
Probably YouTube.
You
Al
may
and the
feel like it's
Bay,
your time,
they generate the best
but it's not
thumbnail.
your time.
He said the best, yeah.
And they give you 3 options too.
Nah, I know they do. Come on, I know that.
Al and the Bay, when you gonna unmute?
Yo, 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 what's up? What's up?
What up?
Yeah, man. I can't believe y'all did not mention Hurricane as one of the favorite movies. And it's a boxing show.
Nah, man.
Like,
Come on, I watch Hurricane. It ain't like a great movie.
it's a good movie. I'm not saying it's one of his best movies, but y'all didn't even mention Hurricane. But
it ain't one of his, you know what I'm saying? Like Training Day's way better than that. John Q way better than that. Like,
but I think his favorite movie to me is Glory. Some of y'all might be too young for
That is an
Glory,
old ass movie,
but
bro. I haven't no,
Glory was a good movie.
I haven't seen that in so many years.
that better not be an army movie. Y'all dudes with these fucking army movies, man. Get the hell out of here.
What
I
year was
knew it,
that?
man.
Yeah.
This fucking guys with this book.
That was
Let me
89.
tell you, I've never been a fan of Private Ryan, Saving Private Ryan, none of that shit. Forrest Gump got me because it was more than a war movie. Like, fuck a war movie.
You ever seen
They lucky I watched the
hold
one
on.
where they beat the dude. Remember they beat the dude with the soap bars?
Yeah.
In the bunk? They lucky I watched that, man. I'm war movies. Fuck a war movie.
Yo, so you ain't never seen Annapolis with Tyrese Gibson and
I think so.
with
I
the
think
Navy
so.
and
I
a dude
think so. I
committed
think so.
suicide?
I think so. I remember Tyrese in the fucking blue suit.
It was a white suit.
Maybe not then.
Pretty sure it was Annapolis. Hold on, I'll pull it up. But go on with your call, champ.
Yeah, yeah. But with Devin Haney, yeah, that was like a I would say I would blame that on him being young because like now right now he's smelling himself, but in a few years he might not be saying that.
This 3 years
But
old. This 3 years old. This just some dude that's very popular in the MMA decided to talk about it. So people deciding to bring it back up. Dude said, what Devin said is racist, and he feels like there's a stereotype because if he would say it, people would go ape shit. And he said he unfollowed them.
oh, that's 3 years ago then.
Yeah.
Devin Haney definitely probably don't feel the same way. You know, so I couldn't take something that happened 3 years ago seriously because that's way in the past. You know, after 2 years, it's like a grain of
Am
salt
I
after that.
lying? Am I lying? Was it
Um,
3 years ago? I think it was before the Loma fight, right? It was either one of the Cambosos fight, before the Cambosos fight, or before the Loma fight. One of the two.
yeah. Uh,
Yeah, no,
yeah,
this
but
is
that pay-per-view
dated.
fight,
This
I
is
definitely
dated,
gonna buy it though.
bro. This is
Uh,
dated three and a
just to
half years
support.
ago.
I'm not really a huge fan of neither one of them. Um, but just to support, to watch them grow, to do good numbers. I probably just buy it just because of that. Um, so yeah, that's my call.
Bro, dudes pumping so many war movies in the chat is crazy right now. Y'all gotta stop.
Yo, you know what? There's nothing I hated
You don't like
more.
war movies?
Yo, so I'm gonna be honest. I'm not
Nah,
the biggest
man.
fan either, but I'm gonna tell you specifically why.
What?
So for one, growing up, my cousins never wanted to play 2K or Madden. They always wanted to play shooting games, right? So I'm like, damn, bro, what's up with the violence and the wars and Then, bro, being in Afghanistan, all the military dudes I'm with want to sit down and watch a war movie. Like of all the fucking shit y'all ain't trying to laugh. Y'all trying to see somebody get killed up the road from where the fuck we at. Man, fuck out of here.
Mm.
So, bro, I wouldn't even watch Game of Thrones because I'm like, bro, I'm trying to laugh.
You
I
tripping right
swear to
now.
God on my life.
Nah, you tripping right now. You
On
tripping.
my life.
No, I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you.
Because that's more like, I'd rather watch
Bro, I
a gang
certainly never
movie.
watched this
A
shit.
gang movie? What's that?
Purple
Transformers?
Hearts. I never watched Purple
He said
Hearts.
Tyrese was in a blue suit, war suit, was Transformers.
yo, is Purple Hearts with a S at the end? Because if it is, bro, who are these actors?
I ain't never seen it.
I ain't never heard of these people. Stop this basura.
Full Metal Jacket.
Now y'all
Full
just
Metal Jacket.
So wait a minute. Let's be clear because somebody's gonna listen to like,
wait,
what the hell is going on?
That's the one that's what's talking about, right?
No one is saying the best movies ever. Like y'all just dropping movies now. But actually, Malcolm X was Denzel, so he's saying Malcolm X is Denzel best movie, which I watch, and that was a long fucking movie, but it was great, beginning till end. So can't lie that was a good movie.
Yo, so just to be clear, the movie you was talking about with a dude getting hit with the soap, right?
When they held him to the bunk.
Yeah. That's Full Metal Jacket, right?
I don't know. They beat the shit out old boy.
Yeah, no, the dude.
That shit wasn't.
Bro,
That shit wasn't
he the
cool.
dude from Law and Order.
That shit wasn't right. I remember that. Bro, I hated those war movies though, man. Fucking Saving Private Ryan. Get your ass right.
Oh, bro, we fucked up.
What?
Oh my God.
What?
Yo, how do we forget for Denzel? Hold up, the movie where he played Frank Lucas.
Yeah, but that's not a war movie.
No. But we was talking about greatest films.
Yeah, greatest work. You're right. I don't think that Frank Lucas was his greatest work. I watched it.
What's
I watched it.
What's it called?
American Gangster.
American Gangster.
I watched it, but I don't think that was his best work either. Like, yo, my man got a catalog, bro.
No,
like, you know how many movies he did? Like, it's hard to just come out here and say what's his best work. This man's put in work for
but
years.
I do think that's one of his at least top 10.
Woof. Top 10, he
says. I think that one makes the top 10. Yeah, Full Metal Jacket. Yeah. That's what the dude from
Good morning.
That's what the dude from Law and Order.
Hello, good morning.
Yes. Good morning, Suave. I'm coming in good.
You're coming in fantastic.
No, I'm glad to hear it. Why are you guys talking about Denzel? What's going on?
What the hell happened?
Bro, because we got to talking about football movies somehow.
Yeah.
Mm.
And
Shout
he
out
said,
Untitled,
so
man.
look, so he said that what's the movie you said with Jamie is the best football movie? Jamie
Any Given Sunday.
Right, and I'm like, whoa, there's plenty of other football movies. I ain't seen it. I'll be the first to tell you, but there's plenty. I know, I've heard of it. I know what it is. He got that little like do rag on. you feel me, on the cover and shit like that without the helmet on. Like, but I'm just saying, like, plenty of other football movies that came up. We get to talking Jamie's movies, Denzel's movies, and now we here, Untitled, baby. Welcome to the show.
There it is. In regards to the topic, yeah, I think Benavidez is becoming box office. So the fight taking place in Vegas makes a lot of sense. I remember they said him and Plant might have done about a $3 million gate, which I think is splendid. I know Bo was telling us
Yo,
that there
but
was
this is
crazy
this is
lounge.
this is in a smaller venue though. Keep that in mind.
Where is it gonna be?
Mandalay Bay. 4,000
Mm.
less seats.
Oh wow.
So
Okay.
to put things in perspective, David's fought here before. He rematched Ron Gavril to be. He actually defended his title in that building. But the last like huge pay-per-view we had in that building was Canelo Cotto.
Yeah, it wasn't Terrence Crawford versus Sean Porter at the
Oh,
Mandalay
you
Bay.
right, you right. Yep. I mean, yep. That was
Okay.
huge. Yep, that was huge.
I mean, not bigger
So
than Canelo
Yeah, not
Cotto.
bigger than Canelo Cotto,
no,
but
no, 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 not bigger, but
I
that's
don't
probably
know.
like the last big
I don't know
fight,
that
right?
this is bigger than Terrence Crawford, Sean Porter though. Either you get what I'm saying, but no, you're right. You're absolutely right, Alex. Yep. Tiger Johnson turned pro on that card in that
Okay,
venue.
okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I still like
Inside
it being in
Man.
Vegas.
Oh
I
my God,
think
no. Inside Man. Inside
I'm
Man
sorry.
is a top 5
You just
Denzel
gonna cut
movie,
my man off
bro.
knowing he
No, no,
on
no.
Discord? He on Discord.
Somebody brought it up. Inside Man is a top 5 Denzel movie.
Can y'all leave
And
Denzel
I'm ready to argue
alone?
that. I'm ready to argue that one.
Can
Yes,
this
sir.
man? Can
I mean,
this
Alex,
the
man?
man's got plenty of movies and different ones. Dramas. Being a cop. Being everyone knows
Crooked
Training
Cop.
Day. You got the football. The Remember the Titans. I heard Fences
John
is good. I
Q.
never seen that one,
Yeah, Fences.
but
Yeah, I just watched
I never.
that.
Yeah, I
Yep.
got it on my list. I think it's on Hulu, so I'm gonna check that one
You
out.
know I got
But
that.
in regards to boxing,
Word.
I mean, I love this matchup. I'm with you, Ness. I had said previously I'm going to purchase this fight, and I'm sticking to it because it's two guys. You got Benavidez in his prime, right there, just needs to get the big fight, which I think is Canelo Alvarez. I think he's done everything he should do. He's a multi-time champion. Beat Caleb Plant, common opponent. As I feel like he's bringing people out. Emma Bo told us when I think he was at the Plant fight, and he said people were lined up for long periods of time trying to get Benavidez merchandise. So, like I said, he's bringing me to this matchup with Andrade. Andrade, multi-time champion, 2 weight classes, Southpaw, former Olympian, undefeated. Like, this is a great matchup. I don't see why people wouldn't want to pay, because honestly, you could have your opinion on what may happen, but at the end of the day, you want to see the product, and I think it's going to be high level, high intensity, and man, may the best man win. I'm not a huge fan personally of either fighter, but I know quality, and these are 2 high quality fighters, so they deserve to be on the big stage. This is going to be Andre's first time, Benavidez' second time, so I really hope the winner puts on a show, and that we get basically this winner. I think they're going to deserve, for the most part, unless it's just a shit fight, which I just don't expect it to be. But to be that guy that Canelo Alvarez faces in May of 2024. So yeah, man, I think we should pump it up, get behind it, help it get hyped, because these fighters are putting all on the line. No one wants to face them. They say they're facing each other. Here we go. In regards to Chimaev shit, I mean, that was a comment from years ago. It was actually this video. I seen it a couple weeks ago. So, and then this morning I seen it floating around again. I mean, it is what it is. Like I said, he's a young man, Haney. We've seen Bernard Hopkins say it, and people gave him the pass. So why are we going to go hard on Devin Haney about it? I didn't like the comment, but it is what it is. And if Chimaev wants to do that, that's his personal opinion. Not that big of a deal. Yeah, man. It'd be interested to see exactly what y'all. I know Danny wanted to go in about the I guess Inside Man being one of the top 5 films by Denzel. Like I said, plenty of catalog. And November 25th, man. Got that date noted down, man. Appreciate the time.
Yo, Champ, speaking of comments, what's going on? Did he leave?
Damn, I still had to talk
I
to
was
him.
I
You
was
threw
trying to
me
start a
off.
fight. Yo, because speaking of comments, I seen that CYP had a comment saying, "How the hell this dude spends money on a mic to only call in once?
Yeah, I wanted to ask him.
Like, what's the beef? Like, what's going on with you? You know, I feel like you'd make a good nemesis too for CYP, but you don't really like. I don't know what's going on.
He said you are way more deserving than him, C Dub.
Oh, what's up with
I don't know. I guess
what
he's
you do to
just upset
CYP?
about me saying that one of his calls a couple of days ago was it was a shit call. I mean, I
Which
don't know what
call?
his
Which
problem
call?
is.
Nah,
I
you
mean, he can
Which
said
have his
that.
own
call?
You
opinion.
said that
That shit don't
last
affect
week.
me no way.
Which call was a shit call of his?
I'm sorry.
Which call was a shit?
Which one? Man, I'm sure there's multiple, but I mean, I can't remember. You know, he had tried to antagonize me to go ahead and counter back, talking about I got a new mic and this and that, blah blah blah. But I know that when I want to, I counter punch in. I mean, he's not gonna I said it before. No one else is gonna force me to do anything. I do. I move how I want, when I want. I mean what I say. And I say what I mean. So
But is
it's
you a
all
better
good. Yeah,
caller?
I don't think it's considered beef.
But the point is, are you a better caller? It's a call-in show. That man's 4-time caller of the year. He must see something in you that he picking a fight.
I mean, I think we're two different callers. I mean, I'm just gonna keep it 100, right? You know, he has a lot of energy for sure. He's somebody that's gonna go ahead do his research. You know, he's gonna make time to go ahead and get his point across. And if he has to keep calling in to make it, he's gonna do that. Me, I'm gonna go ahead, you know, use my time wisely. You know, can I call in every topic? Yes. Do I need to? Maybe not. If I have time, if not, I do. If not, it is what it is. But yeah, I mean, you know, the people have their own opinions. I think CYP, he is a good caller for sure. He's somebody that is going to be consistent. Being consistent is very key. But I don't understand why that you know, he may have any ill feelings towards me. Everyone nah, yeah, I don't know why, but it's all good.
All right.
Nah, go ahead. What was you gonna say?
Don't hold your tongue now. You know he won't.
It don't matter. It don't matter. Hey, not everything needs to be said. It's not that big of a deal. You know, shit can get out of control, and it don't need to be. It ain't nothing serious, y'all.
Hmm. All right. Well,
Yeah.
Alex Vega. We got Jay Will. What up?
What up? What up? You hear me?
Yes, sir.
What's up, man? Another good show. Another good show. Danny Ness.
Jay
Real
Will.
quick. Try to cover everything
Jay
real
Will.
fast.
Jay Will. Jay Will.
My,
I
yo,
stopped. I stopped the time. I just wanted to ask: do you feel you haven't been nominated or received an award for like Caller of the Year because of your bias towards Canelo? Maybe.
nah. I mean,
Because
I'm not
I feel
the
like you've
one
been
thing.
calling in for
The last
mad
caller just
years.
said. Nah, I admit I can't be as consistent as some other callers. You know, I'll be at work during the first show, and the first show be low key the hottest show of the day. I ain't gonna hold you. So I can't really get on every day on the
Can you
first show. So
can you say why?
my consistency may keep me from being caller of the year.
Do you know why? Like, what makes the first one better to you?
Mm.
It's just a little bit longer, and it's like it seems like y'all guys are a little bit more patience with the calls. Y'all got a little bit more like y'all got with the Denzel talk right now this morning. They got a little bit more sidebar conversations in the morning. Just makes it a little bit more interesting to me.
Yeah, Danny quit the second show, so I ain't got no sidebar person to talk to. I need to get
Right.
sidebar person.
Boy, you gonna say I quit?
I mean, you know,
You know that sounds kind of harsh, yo. Like,
I said you quit the second show.
say that
You in the field. They
after
know you in the
discussing
field.
after
They
discussing,
know he in the
you
field
know.
every day in the gym. Y'all see the videos. Go ahead, Jay Will.
All right. But it's funny. It's funny you mentioned the Canelo hate. But let me start with the first topic. First topic. Not to hit Benavidez as the winner. I think Andrade is just not going to be sharp enough to keep Benavidez off of him. He just haven't been sharpening his tool against elite talent. So I'm going to have to pick Benavidez. White boy comment. It's just him putting his foot in his mouth. This is an art to talking shit, and I just think Devin just didn't. You know, he just kind of put his foot in his mouth with that comment. So I really ain't got too much to say about that shit. But You know, a Jason call, a Jay Will call won't be a real call without some, some real shit about Canelo.
I
And
knew it. I knew it. This is what I said. This is why I
and
think
this
you
is where
don't make it. This is why he
this is
don't
where it
make
comes
it.
from, though. Go ahead.
No, I said this why people don't vote for you, because they see you biased.
Well, so this is my thing. So we talking about social media content today, right? And it's about 3 years old. And I think there's a little bit more relevant social media content
But
out there, like about how the number one, about how the
wait. That's a false narrative. The original comment is 3 years old. The
okay.
MMA fighter unfollowing Devin and calling him a racist and feeling it's a double standard is not old.
Okay, got you. I hear you. But I just feel there's a little bit more relevant topics of social media content. How about we talk about the number one pound for pound, calling Canelo a duck or call him a hypocrite, saying he can step down
We
from
talked about
160
it.
from 168
We talked
to go
about
down to
it.
160 to fight Spence.
We talked about it yesterday. I
What?
mean, unlike this old video that was something racist, quote unquote, that old video has something to do with making weight, which, again, being a 2-year-old video, one can say something that was said there because that was 2 years ago. So possibly during that interview, that person could have thought he could still make 160. 2 years,
Right.
2 years into the future, how can we hold them to those words without knowing can he still make that weight? But we want to, or you want to,
But
because you're a
no,
Canelo.
but
You know, you're you're
listen,
you're a Canelo predator. You know, you want to come after Canelo though. You want his skull, and let me clear it up because I know there's gonna be people thinking retarded. I love movies. You want his skull and his spine as a trophy. You feel me? Like you're not gonna be happy till he's gone. You're not happy till he's gone because I don't see like shows don't even be about the kid and you still bring him up.
because it's just amazing because if anybody's been listening to the show long enough, they know that Ness would say this: a closed mouth don't get fed. Hit up the post-fight conference. Hop in the ring after the fight.
Hell
Well,
yeah.
Bud's doing all those things. Bud's doing all those
No, he
things,
ain't. No,
and
he
you
ain't.
barely talk
No, he
about it.
ain't. No, he ain't. He ain't jumping nobody's ring. He ain't jumping nobody's ring. He ain't tell
He ain't calling him
nobody.
out. He ain't calling him out.
Can I speak? Because your time ended. I'm giving you free time. He certainly did not call out Canelo after the biggest fight of his life. You know what he did do? He called out
He
Charlo.
called Bernie. He called Bernie. He called Bernie and was like, "I can beat that boy. I can beat that boy." He called what Bernie the boxer, and was like, "Man, I could." After the Jamel fight, man, I know I still can beat that boy. And that's what Canelo's like. Well, he's not in the plans. He's not in the plans. Well, who the fuck is in the plans then? Who?
Champ.
Jake Paul? The shit you said the other day? Come on, man.
Champ.
Like, give us the fights we want, man.
All I know is that when Crawford had the opportunity, the stage, he called out Jamel. It's like, don't make anybody the bad guy. He called out the wrong fighter. You know, you win some, you lose some. You know? Maybe he should have assumed that Canelo was going to win and never had that energy for Charlo. He's the one that
To be fair though, can I say something to be fair?
Hmm?
At that point, they hadn't revealed that Charlo would be stripped of a belt, and he always said his goal was 3 times undisputed.
Of course. But again, that's just a bigger can of worms, right? That is showing you he never had interest in Canelo. His interest was in being 3-time undisputed. Once that option was no longer there, the option for Canelo became realer to him. You know, remember fight week, he telling dudes like, yo, I'm not moving up there. Like, I was mad. I want the Crawford fight. But, you know, you can't, like, he got to give it to us. You know what I'm saying? Or Crawford got to demand it. Instead of 2% on yesterday's poll, should have been 59% of you want to see Crawford versus Gennady, a fight I've been manifesting for 2 years, because that is Canelo's biggest nemesis outside of Mayweather. You beat him, you make the statement worldwide that you're real about fighting this person. What's happening to Crawford isn't the first time. They did this to Laura when he wanted to fight Gennady. Sometimes the world doesn't want to believe that you can move up till you actually show them you can move up. I hope Crawford gets the ability to fight Canelo without having to prove he can move up. But if he has to, he has to. Why? Because there's guys like my producer, Brandon Lenz, who feel David Benavidez is deserved a shot. And if David goes through November 25th pay-per-view and wins, why should he wait for Crawford? I, on the other hand, believe he should. I, on the other hand, believe business is business. And if you do David first, you lose the Crawford fight. And the Crawford fight is a big fight. It's a big fight. Stone Bone, let me try you again. I don't know what happened earlier, but you
Think
did.
he got a call.
Yeah. So, got like half a call left. No. All right. So that's probably why it ain't working. That's Blog Talk is not good. Chad with a counter.
Hey guys,
Yep.
you got me?
Yep.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
just
What up, Chad? It's my guy from
in my
Canada
car
right
now.
here.
Yeah, Canada, Toronto. Yeah, I wanted to say about. I don't think that Benavidez, Andrade, Boo Boo, it's not doesn't move the needle for me as far as pay per view goes. And I don't know how people feel about this, but
Chad.
yeah.
Is it even
Yeah.
pay-per-view for you guys out there in Canada? How's that work? What fights have you been having to pay for?
Well, most recently Canelo and Crawford, and as far as I know, this one's going to be pay-per-view. But to be honest, I haven't done any research to who's providing it or the cost or anything. I mean, I'm just assuming it will be if it is for you guys, right? Usually that's how it goes, and it'll be $84.99. That's what I've paid for the last two.
Damn.
So same as America.
Same as American. So the Canadian market is a good market for them.
Yeah, even with the dollar difference, they price it the same generally as U.S.
Well, it's not the same because
guys,
you guys are less than us right now. Your dollar is less right now.
But he's saying even with the difference.
Yeah, but it's not the same because we paying 89 and he's paying 89, but his dollar is less.
Oh, so you're saying they won't adjust it to be the $84.99 that it is here?
Yeah, like us pay. I feel like your dollar's more valuable than ours, isn't it? Right now.
Right now, yeah. I think when I go over there, I get $1.30 for every American dollar.
So that's what I mean. Like in theory, you think they would put it down to where the dollar converts, right? But they don't. Like if it's $84.99 for you guys, that's what we pay too. But anyway, regardless, yeah, it doesn't really move the needle for me. I got to be honest. If Boo Boo beats Benavidez, I don't want to see him fight Canelo. I still want to see Benavidez fight Canelo. I'm not looking at this fight like it's some like the winner should automatically get to fight Canelo. I don't see it that way. Are you guys looking at it like that?
Most people are.
I know, and that's just how I feel. I can't Boo Boo. I just don't feel he deserves, I guess, the Canelo fight. But one thing I want to ask you guys before my time runs out, being that you're locals, the fight on Saturday night, it looked really underattended to me. But I got to say, the venue, I love that type of venue. Like it's great for fight fans to be in that kind of intimate space. Like the size I thought was great, but it looked to me underattended. And then I thought for the main event, it looked as though they moved people into the ringside seats. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe people just showed up, right? But for the main event, it looked to
You may
me
feel like it's your time,
it
but
it
it's
looked
not
to
your
me
time.
like all those seats were full as though they had moved people into them, and they stopped showing angles that would show the upper mezzanine type of seating for that last fight. So why, guys? Why didn't anybody go? Was everyone just broke from Canelo?
And you're talking about what fight specifically?
Sorry, the Zerto night in Vegas.
I mean, bro, it's Joe Smith and Zurdo.
Yeah, it just
But
doesn't move the needle in Vegas,
but
eh?
but Hot Boxing Minute was there in the field. So if you could give us your perspective as a person that was boots on the ground, I mean, I live here. I wasn't able to go because I was out of town for my daughter's sweet 16. So I still wasn't going though. It's Zurdo versus Joe Smith. Like that's not even fight party for me. But Hot Boxing Minute, what up? Can you give me your take? Cause I seen a few of y'all there. My man Bugs was there too, right? And yeah, I seen y'all took a picture. I mean, you know, it was a good fight for me, but it wasn't like a go to it fight for me. Um, Especially again with the undercard, like I don't know, it gotta
Yeah.
be worth it to get out my house. What up?
Yo, good morning, Nestor Gibbs, TBV. How y'all doing?
Chilling. What's up with you?
Doing well, doing well. Since my name was Summon, I figured I'd chime in. The attendance wasn't that high at that event, but it did start to fill up as it got closer to the main event. So the top was where it was at, and then as it got closer to the main event with Zerto and Joe Smith, it did get pretty filled in there. So no, they didn't bring people from the top down. They just happened to have filled in late. I got there at the very beginning when the first matches started, so it was pretty fairly, empty in there up until close to the main event. That's how it went down. But that venue that's a nice little venue. Every seat's a good view in that little small hall.
Okay. So it was a decent crowd there, you say?
I thought it was a decent crowd for what it was. It wasn't a big venue to be honest. It was like a really nice kind of club level venue that had just really good views all the way around. It kind of looked like that small little hall that Rolly fought in. It might have been the same spot. I'm not sure.
Hmm. Yeah, no, it was
But
at the
that yeah.
Cosmopolitan, wasn't it?
Oh, was that where Rolly fought Barroso?
I mean, I feel like I'm reading. I mean, outside of where Rolly fought, which I don't remember, I just feel like I read the emails and it was the Cosmo. No.
Yeah, well, this was at the Cosmo too, so it might have been the same venue because it just as soon as I got in there, I was like, this is like the spot Rolly fought in. But yeah, every seat was a good view in that spot, and I thought it was an entertaining fight. But that's just my perspective. They didn't shut down the top and then bring everybody in. It just slowly started to fill in towards the end.
Hello, with Red Bull. You guys are eligible for a 12-ounce deal today. Buy 15, get one
What the?
free.
Who's that?
What is that about? But anyways,
Who
Nestor, I
getting
got to
Red
get back to getting
Bulls?
ready for work.
Who is
Hey,
that?
Nestor,
I hear you.
I don't know what that was.
I hear you.
I don't
I'm
know
trying
what
to
that
figure
was.
out who buying a Red Bull.
I don't know, but
Oh,
yeah, I got to start getting back to getting ready for work. Nestor Gibbs, everybody hit that like button. Have a blessed morning, TBV. Nestor Gibbs, I'll catch you later.
all right, champ. Appreciate you. I wonder who the hell said anything about a Red Bull.
The 423 number.
423. That is crazy, bruh. See that? So I'm having. Go ahead, champ. Just talk, cause I can't even unmute you anyway. That shit's having a glitch. But
Got
talk
you.
to
I'll,
us.
I'll hang up. I hang up when I'm over. But as far as the Andrade fight, I got Andrade in that one right there. And as far as the Devin Haney situation, if we could go down a list of fighters of that ilk or Caucasian or white fighters that could actually beat Devin Haney today or the next 2 years, I would like to hear those names. I'm out.
I mean, well, we've got to consider Lomachenko rematch, right? Certainly, people believe that was a tight fight. I would need to pull up the rankings for such a challenge. Let's see. We got 35 and 40. We'll screen share this. Who is? I mean, Oscar seems to think William Cepeda could beat him, but he's Mexican, not white. Josh Taylor. I don't know if people. That's a guy. Maybe he's big. You know what works for Tio doesn't mean it can work for Devin. Who else? Let's see how Catterall looks after his win or loss over Linares, common opponent with Devin. I mean, let's see how Urshagov looks after his fight with Matisse, the champion. Maybe somebody Devin's gonna want to fight. Sandor Martin. No, he's Spaniard. See, that's what I'm saying too. Like, I'm like, yo, Sandor Spaniard. So I mean, I don't know. I don't know. It's tough. Steve Claggett. Nah, you kidding me? He's Canadian, Chad. You like that one, Chad? Let me see, can I get another caller here from Blog Talk? Ronnie, you there? No, Ronnie. What about Caesar? You there?
Yo,
What up?
does that sound all right? I got this big old list behind me.
You sound fine.
You hear me? All right, cool. As far as the whole race topic, I mean, why are we paying attention to what a UFC dude, his opinion on a boxer? I mean, how is that even relevant? I mean, maybe because it made some waves on social media, I guess you could say that, but man, who cares what that dude thinks, bro? Like, race has always been a part of the sport. Race is a part of their sport too. You know what I mean? And, you know, just to be clear, in my opinion, race is different than nationality. I mean, you could take an Irish white boy, an English white boy, an American white boy. They're all white boys. You know what I mean? That's just what it is. You know, so like Mexican isn't a race; it's a nationality. There's white Mexicans, black Mexicans, all that shit. So I think that, you know, stop a little bit of the confusion. But we're all tribal. You know what I mean? We all rep where we come from. We rep our people. So it's just natural. As long as you're not bigoted and like one of the callers said, as long as you don't hate another race just because they are that race, you're not racist. Devin Haney just made a statement. You know, I'll never lose to one boy. It is what it is. It's part of the sport. It's part of being competitive. So get out your feelings. But as far as the topic, I like this fight. I don't know if I agree that the Crawford versus Canelo fight is a bigger fight than the Benavidez versus Canelo fight. I don't know about that one, man. I mean, you could definitely argue because you're nuts, but I honestly believe the Mexican Monster versus Canelo is a bigger fight than the Crawford versus Canelo fight. I think it would probably do bigger numbers. It would sell more just because, you already know. I mean, come on, I'm around Mexicans all the time, dude, and to me, the biggest Canelo haters are Mexicans too, dog. I mean, every time I'm around a family function, they're like, Canelo nomás pelea con costales, and a lot of them are casuals, and they only listen to some of the
What is costales,
older,
bro? What the hell was that?
It's like a punching bag. He only fights punching bags. Yeah. And I try not to. I don't even waste my time talking to those people because it's like, bro, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. But then again, it shows me that there's a lot of Canelo haters in his own community. So you're gonna take a Mexican that throws a lot of punches, and they quickly hold on to a dude that they think they could beat
the biggest name.
Mm.
I honestly think that that fight would do a lot more, not a lot more numbers, but more numbers commercially than the Crawford fight because the excuse is already built in. It's almost a lose-lose for Canelo. You beat Crawford, you beat a guy 3 weight classes below. You know what I mean? And if you lose to him, it's like, bro, you lost to a guy 3 weight classes below. You know what I mean? As a hardcore, I would like to see it because I think Bud would definitely be more competitive than Charlo. But in terms of numbers, I don't think he could do more. More, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, that's pretty much all I got. Shout out to the show, great show. Shout out to you, Ness, Danny, and y'all have a great day. TBD for life, baby.
All right. Ryan, Canada, what up?
What's going on, fellas?
What up?
Oh man. Basically, man, I don't want to see Benavidez and Andre on the pay-per-view. Just for the reason that Chad said, we got to pay for it in U.S. dollars, so it's like $100 Canadian. Um, man, the whole Devin Haney thing is 3 years ago, so like Devin Haney's grown up now. He's had a little bit of fame. Maybe Buddy should revisit it before he goes public with it. But that's up to him. I thought the Muslim community, they were more tight knit. They were more deal with their problems behind closed doors. But it is what it is. Man, I'm surprised. Yo, is Jamal Charlo gonna defend that WBC he's been holding for 2 years?
No word on that yet.
Oh my God. So like, man, WBC is dropping the ball on these guys and they defending them belts pretty much because like they just shelf these guys. Like I don't get it. Like when's Benavidez gonna get his real shot? Like is he ever gonna get it? Because like he
Yeah, I
keeps
mean,
taking on these fights.
I'm pretty sure Mauricio came out and said that Canelo got to fight the winner, right, or some shit like that.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I never saw that because like I feel like when it comes to Canelo, he doesn't like to step on Canelo's toes. Like
I mean, he knows
he
what'll
let
happen. Just vacate, and then you
yeah
don't get no money. At the
yeah I
end of
get
the
all that.
day, the belts at one point need the fighter, and at some point,
Yeah.
the fighter needs the belt.
Yeah, that's why I wish some of these fighters would treat the belts like Riddick Bowe when he threw that shit in the garbage, yo. Just throw all that fucking belts in the garbage, man. AJ, all you guys, U6, Fury, throw that shit out and make the sanctioning bodies kneel to you guys. Like that's what the fighters need to do. But man, I don't want to see it on pay-per-view, but I get it. Showtime doesn't have many dates left for PBC, so this got to be a pay-per-view. But I just hope the winner gets Canelo and even Andrade. Like, where do you guys think he goes if he loses? Like, I
I
don't
mean,
know,
I
man.
don't know. I think Andrade is in a very difficult spot. He doesn't have a deal with PBC for real. You know, it's fight
Yeah,
by fight. He made that clear. So if he lose this, they might cut him off. They gave him
yeah,
an opportunity and they used them too. They used them to build Benavidez. So it's like he got to make the best of his
right.
opportunity. But I don't know where he goes from here. I mean, look, it's not like they cannot offer him Morel, right? Like if he loses this and they want to be mean, they could offer him Morel. If he loses this and they want to be nice, they could offer him, a Caleb Truax tune-up.
Oh shit. Yeah, I thought you were
No,
gonna say Caleb Plant.
no, not Plant.
Oh fuck.
Truax,
Oh
Truax
man.
tune-up.
Damn. Oh yeah, I hope he gets a fight at least. I hope actually this is motivation for him to go try to pull it off because
I mean,
then
I
he's
wouldn't say
gonna have a
Caleb
hell of a
Plant
fight.
either because Caleb Plant would be another tough fight. Not to say he can't win it, but it's just like, damn, if you fought Benavidez and lost and the next thing we offer you was Caleb Plant, you know.
Yeah.
Do we
Yeah.
even
I'm
like
I'm
you?
thinking I'm thinking for Plant though. Like if he can pull that off, that might put him back in the conversation.
I mean, Plant angling for Jamal Charlo, so it looked like he ain't fighting until Charlo
Ah.
finished fighting.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because they got that little beef. You right. Oh man. But yeah, great show, guys. Keep doing what you do, man. My brother's fighting in a couple weeks, October 21st. I'm gonna try to put on a show. You're actually fighting a guy who fought Mendoza, so
Your brother left us flat. I
it's a
thought he
step
was
up,
coming to the
bro.
fight party.
I know, man. They said they had to leave that night to head back to. Yo, the flights from Las Vegas to Toronto are weird. It's either early morning or late night. It's nothing in between, bro. It's stupid.
Damn.
So they had to leave. So, but yeah, they be back out there. Troy got work with them. He want to come out to Toronto, so we're gonna bring Troy out here one day. Troy Isley.
Word.
But yeah, man. Yeah, I appreciate you guys. Talk to you guys later, man. Keep doing what you're doing.
For
Smash the
sure.
like button, yo.
For sure, Ryan.
Appreciate the
Salute.
call, champ. Appreciate the call. Let's see who we got
Let me get
next.
to these super chats,
okay.
bro. Got a bunch
Let's get to
that I
them.
didn't get to yet.
You remember where you left off on?
Yeah. Tip Bellis, put some respect on Shane Falco. I guess that's a movie or a fictional character that Keanu Reeves played as a quarterback.
Okay.
Never heard of it. Average boxing fan, David versus Boo Boo won't do better than David versus Plant emoji. Vabella Beauty, £5, celebrating her first super chat ever. Why don't they drop the price of pay-per-views? Surely more people would be inclined to buy the fights. Wouldn't they earn more money the long run? I don't know. They look at it with the stealing. They don't really think the price drop would do anything. I mean, Devin only got 150 with a price drop. He sold his at 60.
Tip Bayless, $2 says, put some respect on the apocalypse now and Platoon Ness.
Platoon Ness. Platoon the movie, but Apocalypse Now? I thought he meant Apocalypse or Apocalypto. What the fuck is Apocalypse Now?
Pat's Nation, $2 says, Tyrese in the Blue War suit was Transformers. Comes back with another one, says, Blood in, Blood out.
That was a good movie.
Mike Salcedo says, or welcome to the prospect level.
Might as well upgrade, get the money with the rest of these good old folks. G-Ball third super chat, $2. He says, get Mike from Arkansas to do the second show. Oh, you talking about Mike
Grouse.
Grouse, the boss. Grouse, the boss. I have something. Mike Hicks sent the cash at Mike. You listening, bro? DM me. I want to order some of that fabulous Cavazzino. DM me, Mike Hicks. And let me go to my email because the cash app ain't working right now. That shit did not open up. He said, Book of Eli and Man on Fire. Nah, for sure. For sure. Book of Eli. Yo, Book of Eli was one of my favorites. Do you know, Danny? Did you even know? When did it click in that movie that Denzel was blonde to you? Did it ever click?
I ain't never seen that movie.
That's a shame. You must have been ripping and running for real, bro.
Bro, that was.
How old was you when that movie came out?
Let me look it up.
Like, I need to know, why wouldn't you watch that movie? What the fuck?
Ain't that like a religious movie?
Again, people ain't know it was religious till the end, damn near. We didn't know what the book was. We didn't know what the book was.
I mean,
little bits in the movie finally start telling you what the book was.
I guess that's why you don't judge a book by its cover, but I read the title, Book of Eli.
Yeah, I don't read or watch trailers because I'm so good at movies that then I could tell what's gonna happen. So I don't do synopsises and I don't do trailers. If I fuck with you as an actor, I'm watching your movie. Simple. Let me send.
Yeah, my time valuable.
I mean, that's why you follow actors that you know you rock with. You feel me? But anyway, we going to Chrome.
Yo, what's up? Ness, you get me?
I hear you.
Okay, what's up, y'all boys? What's up, Danny? Y'all all right?
Chilling.
What up?
Chrome, you
All
in
right,
New
first I'm gonna
Orleans?
start off. You get what you say?
You from New Orleans?
Huh?
Where you from?
Yo, I can't hear you. What you say? I can hear you saying something, but you're breaking up.
Where are you from?
I'm Savannah, Georgia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, first I want to start my call off, man. You can give me the Crows because I picked Warrington. The beat got dang on Lee Wood, and he was winning until he wasn't.
Yes, sir.
Man, it kind of blew me on that one. Oh yeah, and on the top on the Benavidez and the Boo Boo. I mean, I'm gonna order the fight just because I be ordering them, but man, I don't really think that's a pay-per-view fight, and I think that's some reason why PBC going out of business just because y'all can't. Everything ain't a damn pay-per-view fight. I don't know. Everything just ain't made for damn pay-per-view because we could have watched that shit there on Showtime instead of pay-per-view. But I mean, people probably gonna tune in because they thinking whoever win gonna get Canelo. And as far as the Devin Haney thing, I mean, I ain't gonna look too much into it. Devin Haney was young, which y'all say 3 years ago. He probably like 21. This is a young buck, you feel me? So I look past it, but I get why people say it's double standards, but it's double standards in everything in life for males, for females, I mean, that's just life. I mean, you got to deal with it, get over that shit. But I think that's it, cause it feels like my phone going in and out, man. So goddamn, I'll catch y'all boys later.
All right, listen. If you are listening to me on Discord, don't hang up. I'ma just restart it since y'all think it's an issue, but I'm gonna pick it up. So I see Mike, I see Jonathan, I see JT, and I see Supermax. Stay there. I'll be right back. But yeah, what we got on Discord? The other Twitter.
On Twitter, who
We
we
got
got?
Polo T. Talk to me.
Yo, what's up, Ness?
What up?
What up, man? Slow
What's
day in
the
the
word?
office, man. Oh, what's up, Danny? I didn't. I saw that boxing fight party y'all did. The video officially came out yesterday. Damn, man, you guys were lit. That party looked fun. You guys were having the time of your
We
life.
trying to do another
But
one
Ness,
for Benavidez Andrade. That fight is here in Las Vegas. That's what we talking about. We talking about the fact that fight's here in Las Vegas.
I mean, like I said, I understand why it's pay per view because it is two names, but like what the last caller said, it doesn't really have to be pay per view. But if they gotta at least make it affordable, bro, don't do no like do it like 50 or like 40, but like 60 and up, man, that's a stretch. But I was about to say, is it a slow day in the office that we're talking about an MMA fighter and something that happened 3 years? Like, is that video of him even saying that? Is that recently or is that from like
So
when
the
it happened?
MMA fighters video was recent, but Devin's comment is old.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I know Khamzat. I've seen him. He's a pretty good as. He is good at what he does in the UFC, but it's just kind of weird. It's like, why would he comment on that like 3 years later? That just
Cause
throws me
he's
off.
Muslim. Cause he's Muslim. They was having a conversation and he said he unfollowed them because of the comments. And
So He didn't know about He didn't know about the comments until like recently,
I
and
don't
then he
know.
realized.
I
Oh,
don't
but
know. I don't know. They could have just, you know how to, I don't want to put a
yeah,
date
he
on the
probably.
video because I don't know the date of the video.
Yeah, because that just threw me off. I seen it, but I didn't really pay much attention to it because I thought, oh, maybe it's old. But then I realized, oh, it is probably new because it started going everywhere. So I'm like, and I was about to say, what is the undercard of Benavidez versus Andrade looking like? Do you know?
What, the
Real,
undercard?
not
Yeah,
officially. There's been
I mean,
conflicting reports.
there's conflicting reports, but right now, we're missing one fight, possibly Ray Vargas, Brandon Figueroa, Pablo Vicente, Muhammad
versus
Kajan.
yeah yeah yeah. He's a Clemens fighter. Oh yeah, that dude can fight. Yeah. I heard that it's him, Lipinets Rivera, and then Jose
Yeah,
versus Charlo.
yeah.
And the WBC title will be on the line. Apparently, his dad did say that on another that they got it. Yeah, he is gonna be fighting for the title. So I don't think he's gonna win, but yeah, the title's on the line though. I was just letting you know because the
That's
last
good
color
for
asked you
him.
that.
That's
Yeah,
good for
but I
him
mean he's
and for
not
the
gonna win.
division. It's unfortunate for Carlos Adames that should be getting a direct shot. So I don't know how they're making
Yeah,
that belt available, but wow.
I mean, Ness, be realistic, bro. Do you really think Jose is gonna win? Like, let's be honest. That's like
Bro,
almost. I
It's
it's
think. I
against.
think.
boxing.
Hold
I think.
on.
It's boxing. It's
It's
boxing.
against who though?
Jamal.
Charlo.
Exactly. He was a champion in recess.
No, he's not a
No,
champion in recent.
he's
He
not
has the
champ.
full belt.
He's got the full
Oh
belt,
yeah,
bro.
yeah, but what do you mean?
Yeah, he's the
How
full.
it became available then?
He's defending it in a voluntary when he was ordered at the convention you and I attended to fight Adames.
Yeah, but after
Yeah,
that, they came out and said that they was gonna let him have his tune-up.
All right, it should be a non-title tune-up because you ordered Adames. If you're gonna let this man fight somebody and risk them lose, like Adames loses his position, Jose Benavidez
yo,
becomes champion. It's crazy.
yo, Ness, I gotta ask you something before I leave. What is that website you use to look at all the rankings? I've seen sometimes when I
That's
watch
my
the,
website.
you know,
That's
I'm
my
not.
website.
Oh, what is it?
Theboxingvoice.com. Theboxingvoice.com
Oh,
/ rankings.
oh, sorry, bad. Good looks, bro. Because I've never seen that. I was confused, but then, oh man, legit. Then, thank you.
Yep. Appreciate it. Right there, ladies and gents. Is it's like I said, my guy Ben is the one that does this for me, but I don't want to call him a jerk because he's explained to me numerous times that financially it just costs too much to put the IBO, but I desperately want the IBO there too, man. Like it's unfair. Those dudes in the IBO rankings, they eventually get in fights that end up being like WBC and IBF double eliminators, and then we find out about a fucking Solomon Suleiman Koskosko or some shit because he's in an eliminator, and it's not fair. Like if I had their rankings, like oh shit, somebody's top 15, let me keep an eye at least. It's like fucking boxing sucks, bro. We don't get purses, we don't get schedules, we don't get rankings, we don't get nothing, bro. They treat us, and then they charge us. Supermax, what up?
He said the IBO president don't even take the organization seriously. Why should we?
That's a lie. Why you lying on his name, yo? Rule, what's up with you, bro?
Time him out now. Tell him. No, let me
He
stop.
would get timed out, but I rock with him. He been a member for like 10 years. But yo, you out here wilding. How does my man Ed Levine, because Jimmy Levine is with Interscope, Ed Levine is with IBO.
And
See how that
and
rhymes?
Rufus like to be a Ness nemesis, you know. He like to argue with him. That's all. How we sound to talk?
Like shit.
Yeah, I'm in the fucking bad area. If you can't hear me, go ahead and go on to the next one. It's all good. I'm
I
in a
hear
bad
you,
time
bro.
zone.
I hear you.
Okay. No, I'm looking forward to this David and Andre fight, man. If you thinking the winner of this is fighting Canelo in May, I wouldn't hold my breath. Um, Ness, who was it that shared the odds on this? I need to go put some money on Bud at plus like 200 or 300 to be the next opponent. Those are some good odds. That's
Yeah,
easy money right there.
you can only get those future bets on my bookie. Link in the description. And what Supermax
Yeah.
is talking about is the possibility of Canelo's next opponent. It's plus money for not only Crawford but Benavidez. So if you think one of those two guys are next, better sprinkle a little shotting on that plush money
Yep.
bet. My bookie, use the code TBV though.
And if you think that the winner of this fight is the next opponent and you believe in Boo, that's plus 600. So, you know, take that
Man,
with you. Yeah, use the promo code. But I'm excited. You know, I think it's going to be a good fight. I think it's going to be interesting. I ultimately think that Benavidez will overwhelm Andre late in the fight, man. He starts off great, and that's the only concern, but he's a southpaw. That could create some trouble. And as far as the Devin topic, I mean, yo, it's a fight, man. I mean, what are we talking about here? You know what I mean? Like now granted, this has been 3 years too, but you know, Devin, don't ever turn around and get your ass whooped by a white boy. They're gonna use, you know how the internet is. They're gonna bring that back and haunt you forever with it. But I don't, man. When fighters say stuff during fight week, I mean, I don't know. It's a fight, man. They gonna talk crazy. They all, you know, they in fight mode. You know what I mean? We're not here to, you know, be best friends. We can talk nice after the fight. So that's about all. I mean, I don't see no big deal with any other way. I mean, I don't care what anybody says on fight week, but yeah, man, that's all I really had to call into. Yo, Varsity Blues is a good movie too, Danny. I don't know if you ever seen that one. Oh, that's one of my favorites. It's better than
Which
Friday
one?
Night Lights. They lied. They didn't even make the state championship on Friday Night Lights in real life.
I think I've seen the movie. I remember the show more than anything though. The show I was in tune with. Think we might have lost Max.
Damn, man. I'm so mad right now, Danny.
What happened, us?
Bruh.
You had an interview and you forgot.
Nah.
Oh.
Not today, but I gotta Brandon need to remind us about the Joe McCroskey. I think we got a Joe McCroskey someday over the rainbow. Sky's all blue.
So what are you talking
But
about?
I'm mad. I tried to put in my order and it didn't work. It's not gonna reflect till Friday's order, bruh. And I'm tight about that because you know the chili's back.
Oh, you talking about? You know, it's funny. You couldn't figure. You was trying to remember what you were saying. You couldn't figure it out. As you was doing that, I was already typing in to go to their website to try out our discount code because my friend,
Mm-hmm.
you know, they liked what 45 did for me, so they was trying to they start eating 45, but they paying full price. I'm like, don't do that.
Yeah, use the code TBV and receive a 15% discount code. But let me tell you, because I don't want it to sound like there's no enthusiasm in here. Like, this is literally my favorite meal. The chili, not the chili mac. Chili mac is you could get it as a lunch. I actually requested some chili mac to try it. I'm not a mac and cheese guy, but obviously mac and cheese is an American dish, big, so people love it. Okay, they got French. Oh shit, they got churro French toast sticks now.
Bro, then they got
Bro,
this is new too.
I'm
The Cajun
big.
shrimp bowl.
I'm big on
Look, this
French
is
toast
new.
sticks.
Cajun shrimp bowl with the rice.
I used to literally go to Burger King for the French toast sticks back in the day. Obviously, those are not as healthy as Foodie Fits, but definitely, if you're a fighter, if you're cutting weight, if you're trying to gain weight, lose weight, Foodie Fit is the spot. No bullshit. No bullshit. Like I'm telling you, this chili is amazing. It's 3 locations here in Las Vegas, so it doesn't matter if you're in for a fight, you're in town for a show. You don't have to eat unhealthy. You can eat clean, and it can be very good. Like, look, I haven't recommended anything that you don't like anyway. When I recommend movies, y'all like them. I recommend headphones, y'all buy them. I recommend
Weed.
the dispensary, you go to it. Believe me when I'm telling you, if there's anything on this menu that you're gonna like, it's this fucking chili. Now again, I haven't tried the chili mac, which means it comes with mac and cheese. I will be trying that, but the chili, I was almost like I was devastated. I'm pretty sure I could go through my texts and show you my text with the owner when they took this off. Like this literally just came back 3 days ago. So this is the most genuine promotional video you're ever gonna find because I ate this shit last night. I'm gonna eat it today. And I've asked, and I'm only sad in telling you this because the message literally came through right now, which said that I won't receive my chili. Because I told him, Danny, I said, yo, I don't want nothing but chili for dinner now. Like, that's how much I fuck with the chili. Like, I don't want nothing. Every dinner has to be chili. That's what I want to do. And I went a step further and said, give me all chili mac too. That's how, like, I'm gonna screen share my messages because I'm not a fucking.
You ain't gotta do all that. That's doing too much.
Oh, why? Because I'm not a liar. I literally said, yo, give me all chili mac and chili. I really love it, bro.
Bro, then they got the chicken fries.
I didn't even know they had the fucking French toast. I would have ordered some of that.
Yeah, I didn't know either.
Damn.
The pumpkin spice muffins are back as well. For the snacks. Look, and then what else we got? You love the turkey bolognese.
Oh, I love that. I love that. I love that. I love that as much as I love the chili, but that's a quote unquote lunch meal because it's a green color, but you can eat it for dinner like I do. That shit is rocking too. They're turkey bolognese, but I
They
got a
got the
$5.
chicken tendies and mac now.
Never seen that. $5 cash app from our good friend Mac and Cheese. That's so funny. Ironically, we were just talking about mac and cheese. He said, "Yo, I stopped eating meat September 20th. Lost 14 pounds. Salute, champ. You ain't come through the fight party. How you live in the city? You ain't come to the fight party. Fucking guns at, man. Out of here. What's wrong with you, B? What's wrong with you, Matt? Yo, Mike Hicks, where you at? DM me. Nino, what up?
Make sure to unmute, champ.
Yo, you can hear me?
Yes, sir.
Man, what's up with y'all, dog? I'll speak on the Haney situation first. I thought that interview came out a little while back. I've been seeing that, but I guess it's just now catching a little bit of traction. It ain't the first time I heard that before. I really ain't looked too much into it. I just look at it like fight talk. I mean, some people could get offended by it. You know what I'm saying? I guess they both Muslim and whatnot. And I don't really, like I said, I don't really look too much into it. I ain't really care for it. So I just, when he said it, I just really ain't care. Because like I said, I've been heard stuff like that before. I don't really hear it from other fighters, I guess because of the pushback. Like he said, I don't even know, dude, Chimaev or Chimaev, however you say it.
Khamzat Chimaev.
Chimaev, yeah, like he said, if he came out and said I would never lose to a black fighter or something, of course the pushback would be a little bit harder just because of how it sound, and we ain't never really heard. I don't know if I heard a fighter come out and say that before, like who ain't black. So I don't know, man. You know how we get down, no dog. Like I said, I really don't pay too much mind to it, and I don't think Haney do either, to be honest. But I think didn't he apologize for that though, or am I mistaken?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, he already like I said, if he apologized and shit like that, it shouldn't be no big deal. But about the whole Andre fight, I'm definitely trying to get out there. I'm waiting on him to drop the official date or whatever. I don't think it actually came out. I heard a press conference supposed to be coming like next week or something. But they said I heard they waiting on to see if the Charlo brother actually fight or not. That's what I heard. So I don't know if that's true or not.
They
But
need a
I'm definitely
backup
trying to get
co-main
out there.
event for that shit.
Yeah, I ain't think Charlo and Benavidez would be a good co-main, no way, to be honest. Like, that shit just, I don't know, it just don't sound right to me. But I'm definitely trying to get out there, though, for the fight, and I'm waiting on them tickets to drop. So whenever they do, I'll definitely get out there, and shit, if I don't go to the fight, I'll definitely pull up to the party if y'all have one. So shit, just keep me posted, man. That's all I got for you.
All right,
All
champ.
right.
Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Who we got, champ?
Got JT.
JT. What it is?
JT.
Yo, Ness, can you hear me?
C.
You say, yeah, man. You ain't. Let me stop messing with you before they come for me making a racist comment. Nah, but look, you giving me another call or something?
I mean, you was in the queue. I thought you wanted to talk. I'm sorry if I misunderstood that.
Nah.
Let me get to my man. Why so serious?
What's the word, champ?
Why so serious? In the mean,
hello.
Ness, can you
Buenos
hear me?
dias.
Buenos dias. Buenos dias. Um,
Hey, Ness, you know how I do, man. Thank you so much for this opportunity to be on the platform and speak to the great community of TBV. Hope everyone is having a great Tuesday, right? And today's verse comes out of 1 Peter 4:8. And I love this one. I think this applies to me and everybody else. Well, it'll all do, but this one for sure. Above all, love each other deeply. Above all, love each other deeply because love covers over a magnitude of sins. I love the TBB community. I got nothing but love for you, Ness, and you too, Danny. All right, now topics of the show. I'm not mad at that David Benavidez and Dudu Andre is a pay-per-view. Most of the callers that I got David Benavidez, but Ness, I do agree with your idea that financially Canelo should fight Bud first before he fights David. Some people were saying that they believe David does bigger numbers. Possibly. I'm not about to sit here and act like there couldn't be an argument for that, but history-wise, accomplishments-wise, level caliber of fighters, like those are two Hall of Famers and Bud and Canelo fighting each other. So that to me has a little bit more merit, and it gives more food for Canelo to go devour after Bud, because he also has to have opponents in the future. So I like both fights, but the thing is with these opponents for Canelo, like what I've come to understand and learn is we always want to push for the next guy to beat Canelo, when in reality Canelo is trying to save their careers because a lot of them aren't ready. A lot of them just aren't ready for that level of competition. It looks easy on the outside, whether you're a fan or a fighter, but when you get in that ring, it's different. And Canelo has proven over time he's different. That's why he's one of the best of this generation, along with Crawford. Um, in regards to what Dev said, listen, man, all of it's okay. One caller kind of just said it perfectly. I'm okay if it was Dev. I'm okay with Canelo saying he ain't fighting a Mexican. And I'm okay if a white boy come out here and say, my whole career, I'm destroying every black person in boxing. My goal is to beat a black man every time I get in the ring. I'm okay with all that, because what it does is it gives us TBV to come on here and talk about how we feel, whether we're for it or against it. It all gives us something to come together and talk about. Long as no one is getting harmed, like gang shit or anything, say what you want. Like people are saying, I'm okay with culture, race being a part of boxing. It's when it becomes racist. I don't think that was racist. Talk your shit, just back it up. If you can't back it up, you got to shut up. Period, point blank. Like, let's not be. It's boxing. Ness, if I run over, just let me know and
That
I'll
was the bell.
calculate my counter.
That was the bell. That was the bell. So you want to
All
keep
right,
going?
can I counter punch?
Sure.
All right, bet. Shout out to CYP. I completely agree with his call. You had a really good call. But in return, shout out and salute to Vega. You talk about being cut from a different cloth and handling situations like a man. I think you handled that call perfectly. CYP is a great caller. He is consistent. And, he knows how to galvanize the crowd. That ain't you and that ain't your lane. And I respect you for just being 100% pure and honest. And guys like us don't win Caller of the Year. Like for me, I call in and give Bible verses. Who wants to vote for that, right? And I hold my favorite fighters too accountable. No one's going to vote for a guy like me to be Caller of the Year because I'm not a fanatic. I tell the truth about my favorite fighter, and people don't like that. For instance, I'm the one that said, I'm glad Wilder didn't win the first fight because the wrong fighter would have won. Fury got up. When my champion knocks you down, you can have a day and you not getting up. Ask Dominic Brazil. Ask Duhapis. Fury got up. Period, point blank. He deserved to win those next two fights. It is what it is. Same with Earl Spence. I'm not even going to go down that road. But guys like me will never win Caller of the Year, and I'm okay with that. But y'all need somebody like me for TBV. So, yeah, that's where I'm coming at with it. And like I said, I think it's all good with what Dev said. It's okay. It's what helps sells boxing. It's what makes people come watch him to win or lose, and it gives us all something to talk about. If he don't say that, what do we have to talk about? So we just have to learn to embrace things and not take it so personal. I think I covered everything. Did I get it on this?
You
Yeah, you
did,
got it all, champ.
except for some back talk here on Danny's behalf. He's just very critical of each and every one of your calls.
No, it's not critical.
You
I
are.
just find it funny. That's
Allow
all.
me to say like that. He listens to your call with
Ego.
not eagle eyes, because that's the wrong
Bro,
with owl. What is it? Owl
yeah,
ears, with owl ears, or whoever got the good ears.
Who got the good ears?
Because he's
whatever
always,
animal Nez gotta be.
Yeah, whatever animal you gotta be to hear good. Because he says that you always are hypocritical. He's like, you see, here's the guy with the Bible verse being a hypocrite again. So he didn't like that you came in with another Bible verse, but then you led with your boxing call.
Doodoo. You gonna call him doodoo?
Called him doodoo.
Like, come on, champ.
Yeah, I did call him doodoo, and you know, Danny has flipped the script on me ever since I called out that no homo thing, which to me makes a good caller of the year. That makes someone a good caller of the year. But nevertheless, and I get it. And listen, Danny ain't gotta be perfect. It's okay that he feel the way he do. But the thing I do respect is he at least be quiet and let me speak my piece, and then he says what he has to say after I get off. I have no problem with him calling me a hypocrite, because the reality is sometimes I do need to sit back and listen to what the chat says or what Danny says. Maybe not in that specific call, but just moving forward. So that's the type of guy I am. Danny, he gonna respect me whether he want to or not, and he may grow to like me over time. Have I contradicted myself? Absolutely. Have I been a hypocrite? Absolutely. Will I be in the future? Absolutely. But I'm just one man trying to make a change. So I'm okay with him.
But I don't see what you did wrong. I was telling him, I said, being a Christian doesn't mean you can't scrutinize or be critical. Like,
and I told him, I said, is that being critical or is that trashing?
But even if it was trashing, that doesn't make you not Christian.
I never said that. It's always the hypocrisy. It's never me questioning his religion
but again,
or his beliefs.
But what does religion have to do with
right? I'm with you, Ness. But like you said, that's how they come for people. I mean, he has to have a way, because the reality is I'm a great fucking caller. So you know, you gotta nitpick.
The whole talk in the past has been that you call in with your Bible verse and then you trashed Spence, and then that was just me saying, I'm like, look, here goes more hypocrisy. I'm like, he calling with a verse.
All right, Ness, I'm like 2 in. I'm going for 3. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty. How do I trash Earl Spence when I've purchased all his pay-per-views? I have memorabilia. I have his shirts. I watch all his interviews. I just think you misinterpret
somebody,
accountability. I think you misinterpret accountability for trash.
I mean,
right? Like I forgot who I said this to, but I look at
somebody should retire, and again, that was I wasn't even gonna bring it up. This is
you never proved that. You never proved that. I mean, you or your minions never.
All you said was you never said it, and all I said was that you did. So I mean, I proved as much as you did. That being said, though, I wasn't gonna bring it. It wasn't no big deal to me. That was just me. I'm just telling them. I'm like, look, I'm not tripping.
That's hypocritical. If I said it, that's hypocritical. But in the court of law, it's on you to prove it, because you're accusing me.
But
he said in a court of law.
But what is hypocritical?
Because Danny is claiming that I said on one of the shows that Earl Spence needs to retire. And I'm saying I never said that.
Bro, I'm talking about
I never said that Earl Spence should retire just because he lost to Crawford. I thought I agreed with Teddy Atlas that he needs a year off.
2 weeks ago, we couldn't.
But wait,
hold on. Jonathan. 2 weeks ago, you and I couldn't fucking remember. And you and I both. I thought you said he was going to go back. I told you I'm definitely not going back. Today ain't got shit to do with 2 weeks ago. It was just, you feel me, another call.
Jonathan, what was the verse that you read? Because I'm trying to figure out where the hypocrisy comes in at. Is it just being Christian and teasing someone, or something?
I read
this is coming from the guy. This is coming from the guy that ain't been to service in years. You feel me? I ain't been to no service. I'm gonna keep it a buck. You feel me? The last time I went to service was in the Middle East. That being said, I just find it hypocritical that he led the call and he leads his calls with a Bible verse and then get to, you know, you said it
The
wasn't
Andre and
dragging
call
through the
him doo doo.
mud.
So I
Yeah,
can't have an
bro,
opinion on a fighter.
Exactly. So that's what
bro.
I'm saying.
Again,
You can't put
Ness was like, what's wrong with criticism? I'm like, bro, is that criticizing? I ain't heard him say he was a bad boxer. He wasn't a good boxer. He couldn't, born by like I heard him call him shit.
bruh.
That's what I heard.
Bruh, Farrakhan talked about the fight. That makes him a bad pastor? Like y'all tripping.
Thank you, Ness.
I mean,
Thank you.
Let me finish because
all
I've
right,
been
go
trying to
ahead,
say
go
But
this.
ahead,
Like
Ness,
y'all
go
don't let
ahead.
me
but
say
Ness,
this. Oh my God.
it's
Now
like
he
what
ain't gonna let me say
CYP,
it.
man. This is me being the galvanizing. Like it comes with the territory. So it's
How
my
you
job
think I
to
feel
continue
every
to prove
show?
that I'm not hypocritical. I just think that Andrade is a good fighter, but he's in over his head against David, and David's gonna make him look like doo doo. That's
You
all.
may feel like it's your
I'm not
time,
saying what he's accomplished ain't
but it's
nothing.
not
I
your
just
time.
don't think against David he's gonna be boo boo. He's gonna be doo doo.
That
So, and then I also have some issues with
that
Andrade
was the
because I feel
bell,
like
champ.
he do the boxing boys pretty dirty. I feel like he do the boxing boys pretty
That was the
dirty.
bell,
So
champ.
there's some personal beef there. So that's why I don't always neglect what you say or what the chat says because it be truth in what y'all say sometimes. And as a man, I have to self-reflect and say, okay, I'm gonna do better. Like somebody in the chat called me Johnny Sins. They say he read a scripture and then he cussed right after. That was a fair assessment. So I've been trying to work on that.
Champ, I've been trying to say from the beginning, all religious people, regardless of religion, are they not allowed to watch sports? Are they not allowed?
Apparently not.
Are they not
Apparently
allowed
not.
to hate the quarterback? Can they not get
Apparently not.
mad that someone
Apparently not.
had a bunch of dunks? Like I'm
Bro,
lost here.
so I just want Jonathan, I just want you to know, and I was letting us go. I want you to know you said that how was you a hater? You bought his pay-per-views, you bought his merchandise, bro. You know that you described, and I know you don't watch other sports, so Max can help me. You described literally every Cowboys fan in the world. Nobody buys more gear than the Cowboys. Yet every fucking year there's dozens and dozens of viral videos of Cowboys fans burning the same shit they done bought, uh breaking the same shit. I literally saw one last night of somebody breaking an autographed Dak Prescott picture, and it's like, bro, they support it and then they trashed. Why? Because they got
That's
fed up, just
passion,
like you
Danny.
did.
That's passion, Danny. That's passion. And I do watch other sports, but I don't expect you to know my whole
No,
bio.
I was
But
talking.
that's
I was talking
passion,
to
Danny.
Ness,
That's all
but
that is. That's passion. That's passion. You heard me when Earl Spence lost. You know how devastated I was. That's passion. But I'm gonna continue to support him. But I'm gonna call a spade a spade. Like for instance, when he got in the car
as
crash,
am
I
I.
went on the back call and said that was self-inflicted. People tore me a new one, but I still stand on him getting behind the car, driving drunk, and the results of that was self-inflicted. Does that make me a bad person for calling that out? Does that mean I'm not a fan of Earl Spence because I said those things?
No, but that also don't change, bro. You support and don't change what you say after the fact. You feel me? That's all I'm saying. So
I mean,
just because of what you did before, don't neglect what you done said after. You feel me? That's like counting
I get
favors. Oh, I did this, this, and this. So just because I did, nah, champ, that ain't how this shit work.
so
In my
so so
eyes.
I, to me, I look at it as accountability, just like with my child. If you're not good at a sport, I'm gonna tell you you're not good at a sport. I'm not about to go blame the coaches. That's just
You
how
may
I get
feel like it's your
down.
time,
That's the bell
I believe.
again,
but it's
champ.
not your time.
Okay. Thank you for the time,
Yeah,
Ness.
that's 7, champ.
He lying. Uh,
How many I owe? How many I owe?
I think it's two with your
I
free
think it's
call.
three. I think it's three because I heard the bell three times. So I'll just send three.
Yeah,
It's
but you
all
get
good.
a
Thank
free
you.
call, champ. You get that free call, but thank you anyway. We got Stainless. What's up? He trying to give CYP a run. Remember him for caller puncher of the year. You know what I'm saying? See, that's the thing. His counter punches, they not counted because he just sends more than necessary always. Stainless, what up?
Yo, TBV, what's good with you?
What up with you?
Man, so we talking about Andrade and Benavidez.
Andrade Benavidez being here in Las Vegas and no longer in Texas. And how you pronounce that MMA dude's name?
Khamzat Chimaev.
I don't know how to pronounce it, but I saw it on Twitter this morning.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm excited for the fight. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know if it bothered me moving from Texas to Vegas. You know what I'm saying? Like Vegas is kind of a big fight mecca right now. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to boxing, like it's kind of taking it from New York. So that's all right. And I mean, it's pay per view worthy. You don't have to pay them dudes. So you know what I'm saying? I'm cool with that too. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I would go as far as to call boo boo doo doo, but you know what I'm saying? I think it's gonna be a good fight. I don't know that he beats Benavidez, but I still think it's gonna be a competitive fight. On the Devin Haney thing, like I don't really got no time or space for that. You know what I'm saying? B Hopkins said that. I mean, Ali didn't call white people that weren't fighters devils to their face. So, you know what I'm saying? There's no reason for me to get upset. If he was saying, fuck all white people, then that'd be different. You know what I'm saying? But saying he can't be beat by no white dude, that's how he feel, that's how he feel. But that's a lot for him, you know what I'm saying? That's a lot of weight and burden for him to carry. So I just hope that he can do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Jay Sims, man, you be spending so much money, man, arguing with Danny over nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? If you're a Christian, just gonna be a Christian. You're supposed to turn the other cheek on that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? But that's all I got. I'm on my lunch. I was just enjoying the car. And I ain't been on here for a few days, so I wanted to make sure I tagged in. As I always say, please make sure you push that thumbs up. Share this and every episode of the Boxing Voice podcast. This is TBV for life. If you ain't on Patreon or at least a subscriber, you dumb as fuck. Shout out to El Camino. Peace.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate the
Yeah,
call, champ.
it's hard out here being religious, man. Everybody wants you to be perfect, man. That's not religion, man. You strive for that, but you cannot be that. No one is perfect, man. We got.
Yo, I just gotta ask you though, champ. I just gotta ask you. I'm saying, cause I wouldn't call myself to be religious. So that being said, so like I'm not perfect. I'm human.
Mm-hmm.
I'm human. I ain't perfect. So like if I repeatedly do something, is that a mistake or is that intentional?
It could be habit. It could be habit. Habits are hard to break.
Oh, wow.
You know, it could be the. It could also be, how religious are we talking? Is
No,
this
no, no,
person?
no, no. I ain't talking religion. I'm talking as a human being. If you repeatedly do something, is that an accident?
It could be habit.
Oh wow.
It could be habit. Keep it moving. Yo, does TBV pay? Can you get me a single family house? Thinking emoji. Yeah. Single family home.
Family home? Like just because?
Keep it moving right back at us. Bud need one fight at 54. He fights GGG or Nello. Oh, excuse me, before GGG or Nello. No, I don't want that. I want a 50 fight for a fight. Tevis, $10. But if Crawford beats Canelo, then we lose to Benavidez. So one way or the other, you're gonna lose one of the fights.
Yo, look at C.
I mean, what's the probability on Bud beating Canelo twice? So you don't lose the Benavidez fight.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. If Bud beat him once, we not gonna see it a second time.
I doubt it. That was Mayweather that didn't want to rematch Canelo. Canelo always wanted to rematch.
No, I feel like
he retires?
Yeah.
You think Canelo retires off of a Bud welterweight loss?
No, I'm saying Bud retires.
Yeah, but they saying the super chat, you misunderstood it. They saying why would they do Bud? Because if Bud, if Bud beats Canelo, then we lose the David Benavidez Canelo fight. But we gain David versus Bud. Like Bud is now this new superhuman Superman. Like, What does it matter? If he beats Canelo, I
He
want him.
retires.
Fuck that, bro. Fuck that. He beats Canelo is a rematch, obviously.
He retires.
If he beats Canelo, there's a rematch,
Okay.
obviously. Or
fuck what Bud has said. Let's run what Ness is saying.
Bro, no one is gonna fucking. You ain't gonna fucking beat Canelo and dip off without giving nobody get back. Bud not built that way. He not built that way. He not about to do Marquez and run with a win.
I don't think it's running.
Man, get the fuck out of there. That's completely running, man. You got to do it twice to be nice.
I think
that's how the rules work. If a man got a rematch clause, you got to fight him. You can't fucking do a Floyd and retire.
I say that
fuck
it depends how he beat him.
Man, you tripping, bro. That's why Floyd's legacy is intact because nobody cares that he retired. My man retired to get out of rematch. Like, motherfucker, that was a tough fight. I watched that fight. I liked that fight. Oscar did his thing. That we needed a rematch. Or at least deserved it. Motherfuckers, both of them made their biggest money ever. Tip Bell is $5. Marlon Brando, Lawrence Fishburne, Harrison Ford, Martin Sheen, Dennis Hopper, Robert Duvall, all are in Apocalypse Now. Never heard of that shit. Bing, never heard of that shit. And it must, you got to give me the year because Apocalypse Now came up in 2022 and that shit looked like a cast I never heard of in my life. G-Ball with like his fourth super chat says
Django with Samuel L. Best performance.
He got a lot of fucking movies too, bro.
And he has a lot. His catalog is very diverse,
bro. Because that movie where he was the teacher, where he started whooping students and shit. Cause like one of the some Mexicans jumped him. He was like a LA teacher, and some Mexicans jumped him and fucked his body up. Somebody gonna know, bro. Somebody gonna know.
I mean, regardless, his shit is so diverse.
Yeah, no, his catalog is all over.
From dramas to like
action,
kid movies,
everything.
Like Samuel, he had the movie you brought up the other day with the spy, Kingsman, right? He was in Kingsman.
Was he?
Pretty sure he was in the Kingsman. He was.
I know he's in you know, superhero movies galore.
Bro,
he's what the fuck is his name?
See, I think of him, and one of the first movies that came to my mind was
Shield.
Coach Carter.
Coach Carter. Okay. I remember that.
Coach Carter.
I remember that. We got average boxing fan. Maul called playing a bish ass white boy, and got smacked. Yeah. 187 was good too. That was with Samuel Jackson. Let me see.
Yeah, I knew I wasn't tripping. He was in the Kingsman Secret Service.
There you go. Oh, that's right. He was the dude with the hat to the back.
Bro, Die Hard.
He was the villain. He was in Die Hard. Hell yeah.
Bro, I forgot. Yeah. Lakeview Terrace was good.
Malcolm, what up? Lakeview Terrace was kind of whack.
Okay,
man.
1408. I remember that was a haunted hotel room.
I don't remember that. Oh, yeah.
You just said it, 1408.
No, I ain't just said. But what up, Malcolm? What up? You on the truck, baby?
What up?
What number you
Nah,
said?
listen, I heard y'all niggas talking, so I was just gonna let y'all get y'all shit off. But yo, yeah, I just tuned in. I'm excited for this Benavidez and Andrade fight. You know, I wish that the winner would just fight Canelo, but based off how that contract is looking, I don't see that happening. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if it's Benavidez who wins, it just looks better if that's the last fight, like y'all was saying before, because of the whole signing the contract over.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's it. I just like this fight, and I just feel like the winner is just in a better position. I wanted to know y'all thought on something. So, you know, this whole thing with Canelo's last performance, right? And they were talking about his gas tank looks nice. Me personally, I'm really iffy on it, and to me, it didn't prove anything. Because, hear me out, right? If you're having your way with somebody and you're walking them down, your gas tank isn't gonna look as bad as, you know, when you're having a tough fight and you're taking shots and you're missing shots.
I agree with you
So,
totally.
Yeah, I'm still not too sold on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a Canelo hater or nothing, but I'm just trying to be realistic with it. So I want to see him in a tougher fight and just see how his gas tank really holds up.
Yep, I agree with
You
you.
know, so yeah, that's really it though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I just keep doing what y'all doing, man. Shout out CBV. Everybody smash that like button.
All right,
Appreciate
champ.
you, champ.
Appreciate the call. Let's see who we got next on the phone lines.
Think that might be everybody.
Yeah, looks that way. I'm checking Discord. Everybody on Discord. Everybody on Twitter.
Last call for alcohol for those that want to call into the show. Now is the time to request. We got Majid. What it do? Majid. Majid. Majid.
Majid.
Shout out to Jonathan Sims for his 3 counter punches today. We got counter punch for CYP. That is 2 on here. Oh, that's Friday. My bad, CYP. Majid is back.
Yo, you can hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Everybody like the video, subscribe to the channel, join YouTube members and Patreon for everything. Fuck something. It's him again. It's about motherfucking time, you know. He done made it under those big lights. Vegas. Got him going against big ass Benavidez, but ain't worried about that shit. Everybody, they gonna learn something this fight. Ness, I got Andrade, you know what I'm saying? 12 round chipping. I don't know how many rounds he gonna win, but he gonna win. And after he win, I don't want people to really give credit and none of that shit. I want them to just say it's him again and move on, you know, like Canelo fighting the winner. I don't fucking know. He do whatever the fuck he wants, so I ain't even going to ask for nothing. You know, we get what we get. Right now, we got Benavidez versus motherfucking Andrade. He about to chip up Fat Boy. Everybody going to learn something. You know, they keep saying resume this, resume that. Styles make fights, not resumes. And these boys going to learn, man, November. You know, little Thanksgiving treat or whatever. You know, fuck your turkey. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, everybody liked the video. Get ready to see Benavidez get that L. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I got, man. It's him again.
All right, champ. Appreciate the call.
All
Yo, that
right.
is Thanksgiving weekend. I just thought about that.
Yeah.
Damn.
Speaking of that, I do want to make an announcement that in these upcoming days, we will be accepting official nominations for all our end of the year awards. Caller of the year, counterpuncher of the year, rookie of the year, coach of the year, fighter of the year, knockout of the
90
year.
seconds.
What else do we do? We got a bunch that we do. You know how we do. But, if y'all don't pick Tito Mercado's dad for what did we give Bill? What was Bill award?
Manager.
We gotta read Bill's award, but if y'all don't pick him for that, y'all whack. I don't see nobody doing a better job than him this year. Outside of Bill, who's already on that level, right? So and already received the reward. So
I mean, CYP able to get back to back.
I mean,
I'm just saying, moving your son from pay per view on one network to pay per view on another network, and that's kind of having your way.
I don't know, man. I don't know. No one
Especially,
has done
look,
what Mercado's dad has
especially
done.
I'm sure in the next week or so.
He wilding right now.
You got it.
Nah, you good. You good.
So there's no votes yet.
There's no votes. We're gonna be accepting nominations. Then we'll take those nominations, and you guys are able to vote on those nominations, which will give us our winner.
Word. But Bama Bo, $2 says Borough City for Rookie of the Year. Shit.
Borough City. Oh, he mean okay, yeah, because he spelled it different. He spelled it Borough, Boro. Yeah, he does call in. He is a good caller. But yeah, you guys got to nominate those names because I remember some, but not all. So obviously, you know, I cannot remember everybody's to put it down, but for sure, you can nominate. And then we'll be doing the votes. Now, I want to give you guys at least 2 full months worth of voting.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, I want to do this as quickly as possible so that you can vote
That's way too
from
long.
now until November 25th. My producer actually wants you guys to vote 3 weeks into December. So we'll see what works.
Oh shit. I was gonna say January.
I mean, we never considered that, but we can take it
once
into
the
consideration.
Once the year's over with.
We can take it into consideration.
I know for me, it used to bother me, and I don't remember what fight. I know it was a matchroom fight, but ESPN dropped their like fight of the year knockout, in like mid-December, and then there was a matchroom KO a week later, and I'm like, bro, that most definitely should be at least in the running, and they got overlooked. But fan of boxing, $2 says Fats Caller of the Year, CYP era is over.
CYP, I made a mistake. That was a counter punch from Tyrone from Friday, champ, that you got. So I don't know if you actually doing your own counter.
That's everybody?
At the moment, it is not. We got Zorro de la Vega says Treese for Rookie of the Year. Shout out.
We got to find a way. We can't just like take random comments. We got to have like somewhere to go, right?
Say again?
I said we can't. You got to like give them somewhere to go.
Yeah, no, it's all on Patreon and YouTube.
YouTube where?
The community page.
Go to all the community. Votes. So stop y'all comments.
I mean, no. I mean, they can comment now, but that's just saying, not an official nomination.
Right, so
it is, in a sense, like I said, I can't remember everybody, but like Bo and Bama said Borough City E. I probably remember that. Treese, I can remember. Like, some of these dudes are memorable.
But if y'all don't want probable shit and y'all want actual shit, go to the YouTube community page and go to the Patreon homepage.
And remember that the winner for Caller of the Year receives his emoji and knocks the old one out. Because we can't have 13 Callers of the Year. So, like, you get your emoji for the whole year. And then if you win again, you stay again. If you don't, you lose your title and the next emoji is
It might take you 2-3 years to get the emoji.
Nah, that was only because CYP is controversial.
That's right.
Shout out to Ignorant Boxing, who's in there. Ignorant Boxing, I see you with your wrench. I didn't take it because you've been gone, but I don't have people with wrenches, so don't be timing out, or especially not blocking people, because I don't like dealing with that. I took everybody's shit away because of that.
Another $2, Jerome Washington celebrating their first super chat on a live stream. I've never seen it worded like that.
Yeah, me neither.
He said he got game. Classic Chrome 912.
He got game. He must be talking about a movie recommendation saying, oh yes! Denzel was fucking Ray Allen's father!
Damn, I forgot. Wow. Yeah, I forgot.
Motherfucker, and that's the best movie. Yo, I swear that movie influenced the fuck out of me. Ray Allen, and this is what I'm saying, I never watched that dude play basketball a day in my life. Movies make you believe, not fucking real sports.
Bro, you know that if it wasn't for Ray Allen, there might not be a GOAT debate. Like, there's a debate, who's the greatest ever, Jordan or LeBron? If it wasn't for Ray, like, Ray is the sole reason LeBron won his first title. I'll say the sole.
So he's his Pippen of that era?
Bro, I think that's his savior, because he had already lost in the finals. You feel me? Jordan never lost in the finals, and then Ray hit that corner 3 to send it to Game 7 and, save their ass.
Ray Allen, bro. What was his name? What was his name? Jesus? What was his name in that movie? That shit, bro. That movie
Jesus Shuttlesworth, yo.
That movie made me a complete head over heels fan of Rosario Dawson. I straight fell in love with her. And then I cut her off when I found out she was dating Cory Booker. I'm like, what is you doing? Why Booker of all people? But she into politics heavy. I watched a lot of her movies, but she's not the greatest actor, but she got some decent good movies. Definitely got some decent good movies, and that certainly was one of them. He got game. Jesus, Jesus. I remember that movie. That shit was so good. That's a good ass movie. You watched it?
Bro, okay, cool. It was the second one, but that was a come from behind. I got it mixed up. That was a come from behind. Like, if he don't hit that three, they lose it in game 6. They went to game 7 and won it.
Bro.
He would have been what,
Bro.
1-3 in the finals?
That Ferris wheel
Or
scene,
1-2?
I'm telling you, that movie influenced me. That Ferris wheel scene, it became bucket
Now you
list.
got CYP to counterpunch.
Bucket list. I was like, nah, you ain't about to be the only one, Ray. What up?
Oh man, damn, it's a sad day.
Wow.
My era is over. My era, man, is coming to an end. You know what I'm saying? I get an emoji. Fats
Bro,
got a stogie. You know what I'm saying?
CYP.
I'm trying to figure it out, man. This is crazy. I'm feeling sad, man.
CYP.
I'm feeling, yeah, man.
You know, I
What's up?
fuck with you, right?
Yeah, man.
Please tell me
Yeah.
that's not why you counterpunched.
Oh no.
Oh,
No.
okay.
I actually counterpunched because I wanted to talk about who I think the real silent racist in boxing is really Canelo. Let me explain it. Canelo became undisputed, collecting 3 belts faster than anybody in history. And something told him I could do that faster than anybody and easy as a motherfucker. You know what he saw in front of him? 3 white boys. He waited till the Mexican said, I can't make the weight, take my belt. And then he sat back, him and his trainer, and said, man, I definitely ain't losing to no white boy. And went on, became undisputed in 11 months. See, that right there is saying that ain't no white boy beating me. See, what Devin did, he said it, he ain't lost either to a white boy, but since he said it, we holding him accountable. But Canelo is proven he ain't losing to no white boy. That's what he proved. But then he lost to Bivol. See how that went? When it's a curse. When you say things like that, you end up losing to a white boy. But Devin, I'm giving you props. You still ain't actually lost to one. But remember, there's a curse, Devin. When dudes say that, they end up losing to white boys real soon. So if I was Devin, if you don't want the Devin Haney era to disappear like the CYP era disappearing, if you want to remain undisputed, like CYP's undisputed, if you want to collect 4, if you want to keep your 4 titles, like CYP has kept his 4 titles, then I'm telling you, recant your statement and apologize. Oops, you already did. So why the fuck are we talking about this shit? On a side note, I told y'all, I believe it could be C-Dub or J-Mac. It's their turn to fucking win this award. If y'all vote for me, cool. I personally don't want that shit. It's not really worth it to me. 4 is enough. J-Mac got my vote right now, but C-Dub is on that nigga heels. And Fats should be newcomer of the year. I'll give him that. CYP out. Those are my nominees.
All right. Let me see. Who is next? I think we finally got to everybody. Last call for alcohol. Any more callers? Now is your time. Do us a favor. If you haven't already hit that thumbs up, go ahead and do so. I see someone asking for the Discord link. I'm putting that in the live chat. I hope you hit the thumbs up, as I never leave a man behind. And I just got you that link. Alrighty then. Giving
You
him
may
a few
feel like it's your
seconds to
time,
connect.
but it's not your time.
And remember, we do a second show every single day at 7 o'clock Eastern Time, 4 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, 6 p.m. Central. Catch us on the next show. We got a very good topic. It's definitely a good topic. We're going to be talking about Demetrius Andrade again warning Terrence Bud Crawford, and I quote, "Don't come up to 168 and get fucked up." Yeah, the article is sweet. A lot to talk about. Remember, Crawford wants a Canelo fight. Remember, Andrade's at 68, Benavidez at 68, Plant at 68, Morrell at 68. A lot of skilled fighters up there. And Andrade's reminding his friend, Crawford, don't come up here and get fucked up. Especially don't come up here and take food out my mouth. I've been chasing Canelo for years. You feel me? But we're going to talk about it. 4 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, 7 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Central.
I am sorry. Are you okay?